Sup. How we doing? Ooh, look at that fast Q pop. Hello from California. It's 1 a.m. here. Yep. This is an EU, the EU friendly stream. Where are we starting from today? The MMR is gold and platinum.
The weak fear the shadows.
And then when we hit plat, we are, well, when we hit completely plat MMR, we're ready for two new champions. It's been fun with the Nasus and Shyvana, but it's going to be Neferi and Fiddlesticks next. Oh my goodness, enemy picks Nasus away from me. How dare they? How dare they? 10 a.m. Denmark? Yes, it's going to be an EU-friendly, or more EU-friendly stream, I guess.
My fury rises.
It's gonna be I've never been a big Fiddle player or Neferi. Like I don't even think I have a rank game on Neferi. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna be taking you guys through the full process of how I learn a champion for the first time. I'm gonna document the process of me learning a new champ, and hopefully that will be of some value. Yeah, we're in full gold and entering platinum. So that's good. All right. Let's get locked in.
Sword and shield.
Let's get locked in. We gotta go through the fundamentals every time we queue up, right? We're thinking about what fundamentals we wanna be doing. Structured, tempo, focused gameplay. Clearing camps fast. How do you spare time after a full clear? Staying on tempo. Number 2, simple jungle tracking, which we are doing at this current moment as we walk in here. There he is. There he is. All right, my Syndra uses the ward. That's nice. And then number 3, dragon stacking. We're going to be talking about when is good and bad times to take dragons. And then lastly, we're playing an alt-based champion. So, yeah, fight with ult up. be a bit more cautious when our ult is down. The whole point of this climb currently, right, is we're trying to have a very structured kind of gameplay. We're trying to take out a lot of the guesswork because you can really just focus on tempo up until this point. I may start to talk a little bit about, you know, the potential of skipping camps and that kind of thing now that we have entered almost platinum territory, and that's the kind of territory where you need to start thinking more about information gathering and adapting a little better. All right, third camp, jungle tracking. If Nasus is not on his third camp, it means he's pathing down. Since I'm versing Nasus and his clear is quite slow, I will know that I can potentially double crab. It's on the table. So I'm just going to clear for speed. Oh, okay. What am I? I don't actually think I can get him.
It is an effective one.
Actually, I was not paying attention for a second there. My bad, guys. My bad, squad. So just because you're playing a farming jungler, right, doesn't mean you have to just completely turn your map off. You indeed can take kills that are just running into your jungle. So we think Nasus is here right now. Some jungle tracking. I'm gonna ping it. He may look to try and gank bot, or he may instantly recall and try and go for top grab. So if I'm very, very quick, I do want to try and cross because I think that his clear is so slow, but that by the time, and we can also do a little bit of a cross gank mid here. Always try and do a bit of a cross gank whenever you can. I can be here. I do have double smite now. There is a chance. Let's see how TF moves. If TF starts moving into River, there's a pretty good chance that Nasus is here. And then we can just hit this and we can recall here. Most likely Nasus is looking to gank my bot lane right now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Triple longsword by with a sweep. So Nasus has not showed anywhere. Yeah. Very interesting. He is clearing very slow, even slower than a Nasus usually should or would. We do have the wood now on his grub, so we just play off what we see. Now your top laner will ping like this, right? And what you need to do is not gank top. Unless, well, actually, he did just ping that he has no flash, but it's still a very hard gank. Shyvana pre-6, no. All right, Nasus is now shown. He has now shown his face. He probably showed his face a little bit earlier, so now we're going to go and take his grump. He is going to be on the way here, so... But I still think that this is worth it, to take his grump. I don't actually have that much time to take it, so I'm going to pull it this way just in case he kind of paths straight there. And yeah, I would kind of consider this to be worth it. That's going to give me level 6 after my clear now. So small little punish. It is debatable whether or not, you know, just clearing my camps over that is better. Look at these pings, man. As soon as you, I promise you guys, as soon as you get to like Platinum Emerald, oh my goodness. It starts to become very, say egoistic. Everyone all of a sudden has an ego. I'm going to be level 6, and we're just going to play for the scuttle. So whenever you're thinking about dragon like this, you don't just want to randomly start dragon off with your team's pings, right? You want to still have this correct dragon fundamentals, which is, you know, you only want to start it. Yeah, I'm level 6, you know, so potentially can look. But I can spot it. Does this guy have combo? Let's see. Yeah, get some combo. Okay, interesting. My bad. Damn, that was a silly mistake.
An ally has been slain.
All good. What's next?
We'll join you.
Nasus might be taking this now, so just think about what the enemy jungle is going to do. Oh, if he tries to actually go for it though, we can match, I think. Yeah, I'm going straight to the dragon here because they shouldn't really be able to take it. So I just have to ulti away. I feel like we should be able to fight though, to be honest. I feel like my bot lane right now have some anti-synergy between well, that's a TF. I'm gonna get out now. I think I'm chilling. Unless TF has... Oh, he does have tier 2 boots. I might have to flash. I think I'm fine though. Yeah. Chilling. Okay, not bad. Not bad. A bit of adaptation there. Match trade or minimize kind of fundamental. Wow, he's just going straight back for the Drake. This guy's a demon. It's okay. So when TF ults there, right, you kind of just have to be celebrating and you just have to kind of hope that your Akali gets something back, right? Because, yeah, they're using a resource there, which is the TF ult, and this is what it is. Now I won't go back to this Drake now, even if Nasus is on it. It's just too much of a risk for me. Just focus on tempo again. I am a little bit in tempo debt right now. But we can trade, actually. My first game on, I gotta warm up the fundamentals. So he's also in massive tempo debt, which is why I think taking this is okay. Have to be a little bit thinking about where Nefiri is. Okay, there's Nefiri mid. And then just make sure to use your 2 smites when you're sitting on 2 charges. There is a chance that he could go for my blue side, but I don't think it's very likely because he had no information on me.
An enemy has been slain.
This bot side is so cursed right now. The amount of fighting and whatnot. Nefiri's going bot. I would like to take that bot crab, but I just don't want to waste time walking into Nefiri. So in this situation, we just watch bot, and if they go crazy, we can just react.
These horns should not hide beneath an ordinary.
Alright, we gotta get the mutes going.
My claws grow dull without a fight. Enemy killing spree.
Sky style, let's go. Get him in that combo. Just ult up the stun here. Check coming out that way, so we're just gonna insta reset. Nothing more to play for here. Krug spawning. Reset. And rinse and repeat.
Patience.
Anything here?
Killing.
To be honest here, I actually do have some spare time. So my Krugs are spawning, but if I do Krugs right now, I'm not going to have this opportunity. So I can actually just go here. If there wasn't a ward, we can go kill him. If there is. Because I have a little bit of downtime between the Krugs and my other camp. There's a bit of a gap. Still gonna have a little bit of sweat down here. We'll just use it to wander a little bit through mid. Hit a plant. Hit a plant, hit a ward. That's it. I think this guy's about to get gonked. And then the thing about when you do this is that, you know, it's kind of like your full clear just lines up with your ult, right? So like I ult bot, I full clear, like this is like the bread and butter of it. Full clear, use ult, repeat. Full clear, use ult, repeat. Lane gank might go pretty hard here. You can already see that they're fighting. So I really want to make sure I don't show here right now. Like, I really want to make sure I don't show. Want to make sure I don't show, don't show, don't show. And then... miss ult. Well, that's around stuff. And I have nothing else to do here, so I think I actually will just push. Or I'll hit tower with my team. Try and just use my dragon form. Take those 3. Base. Dragon and 20. I'm going to go over and just drop my pink ward on it. Just because this Nasus has been a bit of a demon on it. Gotta ward it. Whenever you have a pink ward like this, it's good to just... because I'm also knowing that I'm going to my weak side, right? I'm going to my top side. It's always nice to just like drop the pink like that on it. So then I can pivot here. Like if I'm going to my red now and I'm going to my top side camps, if he randomly just starts it, then at least, you know, my team will know, or I will know. And we can maybe do something about it. Oh, this Nasus is going lethality. Let's go. So apart from that early mistake, this is like a very typical what playing Shyvana should feel like. It almost forces you, right, to farm. It almost forces you to just play when your ult's up, which is just after a full clear. It's like every time I full clear, I want to pile towards the side of the map that I think, you know, is volatile or whatever. And then, yeah. Okay, so Shaco is showing top here. That means we want to start Drake right now. Or if he does commit harder to top side. I'm going to do my wolves first still. My Syndra's kind of looking a bit homeless, but he's basing now. So we don't have to kind of like... we don't have to rush this dragon, to be honest with you. Don't have to rush it. Okay, as soon as the Nasus shows up bot side, we just want to run there. Sweep as you run in. Maybe the Shaco is one-shottable. Be stronger, a Shyvana or a Nasus. Yeah, and we can push the wave. Taking waves like this is good when you're just right next to it. And on this occasion, we can do the dragon. So still, whenever you take a dragon like this, you have to be thinking, if the enemy comes to contest us, can we turn and kill them? And because Nasus is dead for... you know, he's still dead. It means we can. Alright, and my top side camps are not ready yet, so we go back to our blue, and then we're going to base. Fill up that spare time. Boom. Base. Play for the next objective. Rift Herald. Loving the YouTube content. Isn't it kind of stupid to play in gold for a player like you? I mean, if I face someone smurfing this hard, it's just pure hell. It's not, yeah, it is... it's obviously meant to be educational. It's not like I'm just playing Nidalee, trying to go 20-0 every game, right? I'm kind of nerfing myself by having like less awareness And I'm showing you guys, like, what I'm doing is not some... It's not because I have better mechanics than people, right? It's all macro, so... Yeah. It is a little bit like that, I agree, but it's not completely like that. And I'm not going to be here for very long, you know? It's going to be like playing like 5 games per MMR. 5 to 10 games per MMR. So... And, you know, when if you were to verse someone smurfing, if you want to improve, a really good thing to do is actually embrace versing a smurf and figure out, you know, how you could do better, how you could improve. What did you get punished for? Did you get punished for wasting time? Did you get punished for, you know, whatever it may be? In all reality of, you know, it's just a drop in the ocean in terms of how many games you play. So it's not really that relevant. Okay. We want to play uptime here, so we want to look for the bot side caps. We don't have to use Rift mid right now. I think rifting mid when there's other people... when there's a lot of people defending mid, you don't really want to rift there. And now we can just play some downtime. When your team bases, play downtime. Wait for them to get back on the map.
Power me by a
Then in the uptime, let me show you guys what to do in the mid game. So look, my whole team is coming back now, right? A lot of the mistakes that people would make is piling to the top side camps here. But what you need to do, especially if you have Rift Herald, is you need to protect waves and go and kill this guy here. Because this is how you play the mid game. You want to play with your team's pressure. Okay, play with your team. So because I made that play, right, they ganked my mid. My team actually died mid because TF ult is here, right? But if I was just on my top side camps, I wouldn't be able to make the most of the fact the enemy is using resources mid. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. So this is the really important part about playing uptime. Right here, I'm showing you. This was a perfect example of why not to just autopilot full clear there. Perfect example. You can kind of ignore this guy. Use the Rift Bell to get out. He flashed, wow. Taxi my way out of there. I'll try and answer some of these questions after the game, guys. Oh, this guy's angry. Oh my goodness, I'm so boosted. I'm so boosted. I was like, hang on, I think I win this. Damn. I thought I could kill him. Rip. Okay, and my new build as well that I'm going every game now is these items. Since the game yesterday, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. This is the build. Death Dance, Endless Hunger, Gluttonous Greaves. Super carry build.
Shut down.
Okay, take a look. Is it winning? Is it losing? If it's winning, you play uptime straight away. If it's losing, you full clear. Simple as that. If it's winning, you join. If it's losing...
Legendary.
Ooh. Let's go at Carly.
Double kill.
Yeah, brother, just And then we want to take the camps before the dragon. Because the dragon is already kind of ours. In a game like this. You could call this game an auto win too. I talk a lot about the 15% wins and 15% losses, right? And you have to identify also when you have a free game, right? This is like kind of one of those games where you have a free game. So when you recognize when you have a free win, the next game when you have a really, really terrible team, those games kind of cancel each other out. Okay, team is playing uptime straight away, but my Syndra is basing, but my Syndra has TP. So in this situation, it's okay. You just need to take your blue, and you just need to watch the fight. Alright, and then when there's a fight, you run there. You just run there to join the fight straight away. See if it looks good. If it looks good, then fight. So in uptime, you'll either be taking you'll either be using your team's deaths, or you'll be fighting. That's what's gonna happen in the uptime. And then here, don't like overload resources to take mid. Go and take all the camps, or take whatever you can here. Instead of sending like 4 people mid, just let your team do it. Take all the camps. Exit camps, exit waves here as well. Like take this wave too. Even push the top tower maybe, depending on what happens in their base here.
Your team has
there's no tower.
And
then let's see what they do. So my team should base now. You could even Baron too. Game is sort of a write-off, but we'll still show you guys how to close it out properly. Which means staying locked into objectives and things like that. Coach, when to do objectives? I struggle with that. When it's good. When it's free. Hard to say that. Hard to give a good answer without more context. For that one. Alright, it's straight uptime here. So, you see I'm skipping all my camps here? That's what you should do. It's not a time to just full clear. Too many times I coach players and they're just clearing their camps here. But what you need to do is... you need to push waves. That's the number one thing you need to do. Push waves. So you see how my team is going for this play bot? Like, no one is going mid. We need to push mid too. Even though we already have a super wave here. Like, we need to push mid. I'm not even going to chase the kills. All we need to do is push... ideally, we would push top as well. But here we can just play 2 lanes. And we're looking for the bot in here. We're not really looking to end tier. I mean, if the enemy team gives it to us, we can. But mostly here, we're just looking for this. This is why we should have had one person top. Yeah. But the wave is pushing anyway, so the idea is to just get 3 waves, right? You want to get 3 Baron waves in. That's the idea. Look, doesn't look good, doesn't look bad. Don't need to ult, don't need to do anything crazy, don't need to like dive the Nexus towers. You can kill this guy if you see it. Let the minions do the work. Throw some fireballs. Have you ever made a video about what to do if you have a bad early game? Yep, probably. I think I've covered most topics now. Alright, that was my warm-up game. Your clear is crazy. I'd lose aggro on every camp if I tried that, Lamel. Just got to take practice. Just practice. Sorry, remind me when you're changing the champ pool for the challenge. It's not a challenge, but I am changing champions at Platinum MMR. Not Platinum rank, because that's gonna... My MMR is already at Gold, Platinum level. I'm going to Neferi and Fiddlesticks at Plat, and then at Diamond, we're going with Silas and Talon. Are you committing ult for one-person ganks or saving it for skirmishes? You should just take what's in front of you. You should just ult if you think it's a kill. To know what to build is one question, but how do you know and other pros by single items and exactly to know what you need? That's just a lot of experience. Like, it's not really like rocket science, right? It's like, if the enemy are really tanky, build magic pen and armor pen. If the enemy have a lot of AD, build armor items. If the enemy has a lot of, if you're playing a tank champion that can build these items. If you're versing a lot of MR, build what MR item, AP, build MR items that are good for your champion, right? If you have healings, build Spirit Visage. If they have healing, build Heal Cut. There's just kind of like a lot of like kind of rules, I guess, or, you know, whatever. That's true, but when you want to climb, I'm in Emerald, I face someone with 80% win rate almost every game. That's not true. That's not true. You probably do verse more Smurfs in Emerald, I won't lie, and it is frustrating. I completely agree with you. You're not versing someone with 80% win rate almost every game. If I look at your 100 games, your past 100 games, you're not versing someone with an 80% win rate every game. It's just not true. If you do verse a Smurf, right, just take what you can from it and move on. It's fine. It's just like, you're going to have a Smurf on your team too, right? You just forget all the moments. I mean, you shouldn't even be thinking about LP, but it is frustrating. I get that. But you're also going to have Smurfs on your team, right? So it just all balances out. It doesn't matter in the long run. Yeah, objectives are a lot of, you know, a bit of pattern recognition and stuff like that. I hit 200 LP master, but I had a low streak right to D1 0P. That sucks. You got to try and stop yourself from lose streaking. You got to you got to start doing some 3 blocks. Looking for the Platinum Emerald. That's good. Silas one trick. We'd love to see some gameplay. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to be learning. Well, I've played Silas before, to be honest with you, but Talon not. Fiddlesticks not really. Why are you playing on OS? Kind of geography gapped. That's why. Unless I want to play with 200 ping. Yeah, and the worst thing that you can do is like have this anxiety that you're versing a Smurf, right? That's like the worst thing you can do as well. Like if you're someone who like looks up the enemy before games and then you're like, oh my god, this guy's like an 80% win rate Smurf, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You're just setting yourself up for failure. I'm gonna make you want to do a Fiddlesticks arc? Yeah. Maybe. Do I teach invade heavy style? I've been through occasional. I mean, you know, there's no. I teach everything. Let's just say that much. Can you give the Graves a build? Can you give this Graves a build? Umbral serrated black cleaver. That's got me raising one eyebrow. No, that doesn't sound good. I mean, cleaver is a item that is fine, but it's like you don't just build it every game, no matter what. Graves build a try. Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't do that build. No. Can you see my games and tell me if I'm any good? You're going to have to book a coaching session for that one. And I can tell you, you're great. You can join the Jungle Academy. It's only, well, it's $30 a month with code Leo10. And I'll review your games. Shaden's building it at the moment. Oh shit, Shaden Bible? Alright, it's good. Wait, let me see. I'm really cringe like that. Like I just see like if someone is like really good at something and they're doing something, right? I'm just immediately going to kind of copy that because I'm a bit brain dead. Wait, I'm checking what he's building right now. I'm checking. Alright, he's built it. Oh shit, he's building it. Alright, you might be onto something, Shroud Star. See, this is why you can't, this is why I can't, all you needed to mention was Shaden, alright? Okay, because, you know, some people are just the actual Bible for certain champions, right? Like, if someone says me like, oh yeah, like, I'm playing Teemo, I want to learn Teemo. Like, I'm just gonna go tell them to watch Broxa or something, you know? What are my best champions? I would say Nidalee is my #1 best champion. Followed by, like, Jarvan and Lilia. I would say are my best. Followed by... what is that followed by? Maybe like Kindred Graves kind of champs. Yo, coach, I'm trying to play Talent Silas. Do you recommend mid or jungle? You could probably play both. I mean, jungle's not too hard. And those two champions don't really rely on how good you are at jungle or how good you are at mid. They just rely on how good you are at fighting and just kind of micro-gapping the enemy. Strauss, I'll try it, but not in this stream. In this stream, I'm doing... This is for a video. So if any of you guys haven't checked it out, I made a video. What I would do, you know, unranked to masters if I had to start again. And so basically, I'm taking what I said in that video and I'm putting it into practice. Right? Like, I made this video here. How I would climb to masters as jungle if I had to start over. I'm applying what I preach in that video right here. This one. This video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's going to give you some more context for the stream, but that's what I'm doing. Newbie here, confused between WASD or click. Would probably suggest clicking. But it kind of just depends on what your goals are, right? Like if your goal is to become if you want to become really good, then probably clicking. If you just want to have fun and whatever, we'll just do whatever feels better for you. Can you explain why you wouldn't play Vi? It's not that I wouldn't play Vi, I wouldn't recommend Vi. Yeah, I guess that's the same thing. I just wouldn't recommend it because I just believe it's not as strong as other champions. That's why. It's very reliant on very reliant on your team. You can play her like a carry, but her kit, there's other champions that kits are just better to play like a carry. Vi's ult quite literally CCs yourself to kill someone else. So if your team doesn't play around that properly, it's just a nerf champion from the start, you know? Trinity jungle could work, yeah. I mean, it actually has a decent win rate I saw the other day. I mean, there's a win rates on everything, but there's win rates do kind of tell you stuff, honestly. Like Nasus was slept on for so long, and it had like an insane win rate at low elo, and it was just slept on, and then you know. What are your thoughts on about Sejuani jungle? It's a fine tank jungler. It's kind of you need to just understand that you're not going to have the agency to carry the game, but you can make game impactful plays. So, you know, you can make very impactful plays as Sejuani, but at the end of the day, you're going to be potentially frustrated at you're going to be frustrated at the fact that you can't control the game, like winning or losing. But you can still, obviously, you can still have high impact and, you know, kind of, yeah. But yeah, Sejuani's it's just, I don't know, tank junglers like that, it's just kind of dead. They kind of, if you have like a Renekton duo or something, if you duo with some Fiora, Renekton, Tryndamere Beast, like you could probably pull off Sejuani, but you just need to play with the carry. Another day, another grind. Yep. No days off. What happened on your only loss? Yeah, I versed another Super Smurfer, Aatrox. And he outcarried me. Sad. On Nasus was looking into the proto first builds. Based on the math, Cosmic Drive seems like a really good first item. Clears faster to stack Q. Yeah, that's interesting. I think I will have to try the Protoplasm. I'll have to try it. I do think it's more of a I'm more OP. Well, let's just give it a go this game. Just for the sake of research. Let's try it this game. Let's try it going Protoplasm first. This is actually if they pick Aurora, no. It's not a good game to go Frozen. Should I try just going tank this game? But I lucky have a Zillion, so it makes me not want to do that. We'll try it. I'll see what game is good for it, and then we'll try it. This game is, yeah. Opinion on Cho'Gath and Mundo Jungle. I think those two champions are really, really good. Like up to Platinum. Genuinely. Especially for like low elo, I think they're really good. Do I not build Predator first? No, I was building Triforce first because I lacked the research a little bit. Like a noob. Alright, get me into Platinum already. Get me in. I want to see full Platinum game, and then we are on to new champion spot. For now, we are still playing Nasus and Shyvana. Alright. Let's go through it. Guys, the usual. I'm going to talk about the fundamentals. We're going to be, even in this game, even in a gold/platinum elo game. Number 1. Structured tempo. Clearing fast. How to use our spare time. Oh shit. There's a Nunu. He's trying to cheese me. It's the first cheeser. I can't do anything here. I just have to play for myself here. Try and get my Zillion to ward this. Okay, he warded that. That's not as much help, to be honest with you. I got my first cheeser. So if you get cheese, right, all you need to think is just do whatever's best for you. So yeah, ideally I want to be pathing towards the bot side, but it just so happens to be that I can't. Because if I start top side, Nunu might just Q-smite my blue buff and I'll be sad. So yeah, like prioritize yourself over making sure you like clear to the right lane. And yeah, like it does suck, but what can you do about it? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
A quick little mute. I already tilted myself by missing my first stack. I can't afford to get tilted any more than that. I'm only getting off my camps in that situation if the guy is legit running into my jungle. I even missed that. Wow. Alright. So, yeah, I don't really... Well, I almost... Okay, he didn't take all my top side. That's good. That's nice. So on these like slower champions as well, you really do have to have a strong mental to not ruin your game. He has both buffs, so we just keep clearing. I wanted to check if he had red buff there, because maybe we kind of pivot a little bit. Yeah, Platinum and Emerald, really, the MMR you need a strong mental for sure. Everyone all of a sudden has a Well, I'm not even Platinum Emerald yet, but it's getting to that MMR. I can feel it. For my other Unranked to Masters, it was definitely just the worst MMR playing. Alright, we got spare time after this. We got spare time, so when my Krugs are saying 35 seconds, that's how long we have spare time for. So with that spare time, we're going to look to either place a ward or gank a lane. If there's nothing to gank, then we will just counter jungling. Here we go. Here we go. Raptors spawning. Nunu. So check Nunu's tempo here, right? Check his tempo. If Yasuo comes to me here, it's fine. So think about how much tempo you have. Like, do you have enough tempo to take 1 camp? Do you have enough tempo to take 2 camps? I think we only have enough tempo to take 1 camp. So we're just going to take it. We're going to kite backwards. Make sure we get it. Press B. And I'll just drop a ward behind me, just for the sake of, you know. And let's try and build it first this game. Let's try and build it first. Protoplasm first. Let's test it out. Maybe we try we'll try to build exactly what Skimon was building in his games. I walk through the ages. There he is. Yeah, it does kind of suck that I wasn't able to part the bot side, but again, not everything will go exactly as you plan, unfortunately. Let's see here. All right, we see that this guy is 1 HP, so I'm still gonna star mirror up this here, but then I might just like, you know, flash over the wall or something if he does something dumb. And if he doesn't do something dumb, then we can go mid now with Thresh. Actually, this looks okay. All right, interesting lantern. So I don't mind the kind of cross gank mid idea here. Oh, Zed can... I'm just going to let them do it. I'm going to turn away here. I'm just going to let them do it. Because they're either going to kill him or, you know, it's fine. Okay, Nunu's going to Dragon. Can we contest it? Can we contest it? That is the question. Can't smite fighter. I'm just going to give it. I'm going to give it, and I'm going to use my extra tempo to counter jungle his top side in 21 seconds. I'm going to assume here that he's going to also stay for the bot crab. We know he's on it. It's fine. Just got to be really quick here. So that, yeah, we can just use our Thresh as a... Bang. They have a ward here. That's kind of sad. I can't really avoid it, but I'm gonna... Yeah, it's hard to avoid, but I'm still gonna go for this. So now that I know I'm walking over a ward, I just need to make sure that I'm kind of watching, right? I need to make sure I'm watching. Like, if people start moving to me, I kind of know that Nunu's probably spam pinging me here. But I'm gonna be greedy here. I'm gonna stay for more. Oh no, Yasuo's 1v2ing. And we'll keep. We'll keep. There it is. I think I win these. Think everyone's coming for me? No? Cool. We take those. We take those. Free little snack with the Nasus. And then we base. I guess this is like a really cheap item to give you 20% CDR. I guess that's the kind of thought process behind it. So even when I think this game really is showing, like, even when the game isn't going exactly how you want, right? It's okay to just, you know. All right, let's see here. This might be an opportunity. Xayah used ult, so we actually can fight this probably. We'll just go for the free kill. Which, I guess in this case is Xayah. Oh, I didn't get the stack. That's sad. Yeah, get it here. the scuttle is gone, so just going clear. Oh, thank you. Kinda, because I use my tempo there, I kind of have to. I can't. Oh, I just saw Nunu here, so he's going to the grubs. If he, so in this situation, right? If he takes the grubs, it's okay. If he takes my blue, it's okay, because he can only decide to do one. Like, he either has to take grubs by the time I get there, and then he can have that. It's fine. If he takes my blue, then I'll contest him on grubs. I won't just run straight there. I'll just accept this reality. Now he takes the grubs. I'm gonna smite this just because I want to be faster to my top side. Okay, he's ganking mid. Just react to it real quick. I do have ult, so we don't mind fighting him. Alright, take the flash. Take the flash, ping the flash. He's going to his top side, but I can't really invade him there. I can't invade him there just because Yasuo is obviously there, right? Okay. Now, can I get this mid wave? Should I go for this mid wave? Is it good to go for this mid wave? No, it's not. Zillion will get there in time. Maybe not in time, but he will get there.
Unstoppable.
When you play Nasus, when you play Shyvana, you're gonna be calm. You're gonna do calm jungling. Keep stacking away. I definitely already can tell you guys I prefer to go Triforce, and I prefer to have Triforce components. So I think this spike's way harder because you have an item, but I think it slows you down more in terms of like how fast you can farm.
An ally has been slain.
It's here. I have some spare time here now. Maybe we can just go and wither this guy. He might just be dead anyway. If I can get the stack, that's huge. Okay, nice. I got the kill with the smite. And we can take the wave. Stack up. And then we're thinking about what we're going to do next. Bot side spawning again.
Your turret has been
Can
destroyed.
you land to me? No. I think we can go in. I'm gonna take another wave because did I really miss that? Okay. Overstayed my tempo here, so we just need to realize that, and we need to just try and get our base off really quick. Really quick. You can't stay here now. You cannot stay. We need to immediately base. And just gonna sweep these. You can see what happens here. Ult in 30. Looks like they're kind of trolling a bit. This guy's caught now. Kind of hard to fight. It's gone. The dragon is definitely gone, but maybe we can look for a kill. Because I can't outsmite him. So we can just play for the bonk. That's okay. In this game, we've lost 2 dragons. We've lost the grubs. We've lost all the objectives. A lot of the time, I get asked this question of like, yo, what do I do when I'm just losing every objective? Kind of just depends on why you were losing them. Did you do something useful with your time, right? Did you like get really strong for giving dragons, or was it just the nature of the game, or... Yeah. We're going to have some spare time here. We don't have an item, so we want to look to make a play. So, potentially an int check on top. Yep. Let's go. Appreciate the sub, Carbonara. Let's wait for that to land, and then let's maul these guys. Spam all our buttons. That's the strength of Nasus. You just saw it. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable raw power. So if you're someone who like contests those dragons and kind of loses because of it, you got to remember that what you're giving up is the potential to be strong for moments like that. Like that's what you're giving up. I should have done the wave first. I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully we can get both. I'm finding that I'm spending on these champions like Nasus and Shyvana. I'm finding that I'm spending a lot of time actually taking a lot of lane minions, and I'm finding that in lower elos, people do not really like. There's a lot of the time there's just a lane open, right? So I'm not saying like deny your team, right? But I am finding myself a lot of the time in these side lane situations where I'm just getting so fed. I'm just getting so unbelievably fed just because the enemy is not taking like side lane CS. Your team is not taking side lane CS, and I'm just like, obviously I'm not gonna like run top right now, right, to like split push. But like if I've just done a skirmish, right, and the wave's just right in front of me, I'm finding that I'm getting really fed in these games by doing that. Okay. It's kind of uptime here a little bit, so I'm going to just take the red buff and then take a look at what's happening. If something looks good, I really want to fight. If it looks good. If it looks bad, we don't need to overforce it, which I think we can win this. Oh, that was a good hook. I'm just going to flash on top of this guy. If they can get that guy, I'll get this guy. Damn it. Damn it, I need my stacks. He got that. Really? He actually got that, even though my animation went off. Is he gonna come for this one? We play a little bit of downtime. Zed basing. Swain not on map. Teammates need to base. We play a little bit of downtime here. We play a little bit of farming time here. It's going to be... I already know my bot lane still needs to base. Or the people bot side still need to base. I'm going to start backpinging them. So when you're in this situation, right, you're really strong. The third dragon is spawning. Try and shot call for your team, right? Try and like do these pings. Try and say, hey, dragon is spawning. You know, get back. And again, if your team just does some random shit, then just adapt it. It's all good. And now hopefully if you've done the right plays. So here I'm not going to go top. They do have some pressure here, which is the fact that they have dragons, right? And because they have two dragons, I have to prioritize this dragon now, if we can. Okay, when my Zillion goes top like this, ping his TP, okay? It's just a good habit to think, okay, what's the numbers going to be like here, right? And as you can see, the enemy is already trading, which is a pretty good play from the enemy. Good trade, because they weren't going to win this fight. Make sure to get this. If they fight mid, we fight. This guy is bot. It's 4v4 mid. It's 4v5 mid. We want to fight. So I'm even going to make sure to just spam ping this and say, let's fight. Because I see Aurora bot. We have more numbers here. If I land the Wither, he's dead. And if there's any more here, they're also dead. Probably should have altered. Did he get with it? Look at me. Just an unstoppable force. I'm not getting many stacks. I'm not a stacky. Okay. Enemy team dead. What should you do? And take enemy camps. Take enemy camps. Check enemy camps. We know that Nunu's been topside for a very long time, so there's a really good chance that his whole bot side is up. A very good chance. So you want to take his camps when he's dead. When the enemy team is dead. And we're going to play downtime in a second, which will be basing in this case. What is this Nautilus doing? So I really want to get out of here now. Like, I don't want to hang around. 2 decisions you're going to do in the downtime. Base with your team or continue farming. I've got 3k gold, so in this case I want to just base. I want to just base and... What am I building? I need to build this. They have more armor-based stuff. Okay. Think about the next objective that you want to play for. Think about if it's uptime or downtime. It is instantly uptime. I'm just waiting a little bit for my Thresh to get in range. And then we'll go straight in and protect waves. And get vision somewhere. So Swain is currently top. Okay, there's something happening here. We want to be a little bit cautious here. Okay, cool. Zed smurfs it. So I'm running into the top side here. I want to play for mid tower and the top tower. So if camps were up here, that would be nice. Like, I can maybe play for... I thought I had flash for a second. Whoops. Somewhat just mess around here. Look at this Thresh go. Air ramming here is not too good. And this is where you want to just go back. Look at caps. Look at these towers as well on the side lane. I'm going to take this tower first because the blue's already ours. Swain is pressuring top. It's still uptime. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I prefer Triforce. I feel like Triforce gives you so much more ability. Like, sure, like a high elo build or a competitive build makes sense to go tank. But for solo queue carry build, Triforce 100%. Made my mind up. Okay. So it's still uptime here. Everyone's still on the map, so it's still uptime. I got my ulti in 10. Let's just have a wet noodle fight with this guy. That my wet noodle is stronger. Thank you for giving me a stack. So you want to stay on map, and even though we have 1700 gold, you want to stay on map here because your team is still pressuring, right? You want to stay on map. You don't want to go, like, you see this entire time, I've not been farming my camps at all. I've not been farming my camps at all. Okay, now we back off. Zed stopping pressuring, right? Okay, if this guy ints, then we can... Yeah. So in this situation, your team keeps, like, pushing here. Just press sweeper and base. If this guy dies, if he wants to die, let him die. I'm out. Okay, Thresh is spawning in 15. We can still fight this dragon. Xayah is top. So do numbers check. Like, Xayah being top here just means we can fight straight away. Zillion, check he has TP. He has TP, so I'm just running in here. I just know I have numbers. Obviously, I have to think, is this guy going to TP or not? But, yeah, we're just fine. Need a stack. It's, like, genuinely not even worth to go full dragon here. We should try and go Baron. But everyone's in different positions here. Me and Zed can 2-man it. You should really want to take Baron here. You really want to take Baron. My team trolls, then I might go push top here. What is everyone doing, man? It's okay. Yo, don't tank, man. Let me tank. Yeah, this was very awkward, but it's okay. I'm not super over the moon about giving this dragon. Maybe it's still fightable. Does Zed have TP? Okay, he does have TP. Every time, right? Every time I'm seeing, can my Zed make it here? I check TP. This is something I see a lot. Even if they get the Drake here, we should fight afterwards. Just gonna wither the Xayah and just charge on in. Try and chase more here. As soon as we can't chase more, we really need to push waves. Okay, look. I'm gonna skip past camps here because we need to push. Need to push. We have Baron, we need to push. Camps don't matter. And you want to push multiple things. If I thought we could end mid, I might just run mid, but I don't think we can. It's a bit too early.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
So you wanna flood the enemy with all the minions. Look at this match, what a beast. Okay, maybe we can end now. Guess they died. It's still kind of hard. Oh, I got him. That range. Oh yeah, I prefer the other build. But this build is, I can see why it could be good. Yeah, random ones would have been last item. Just full stack armor. That's why I started testing Cosmic Drive. Same haste, but the AP does more damage. Nah. I genuinely think like it makes sense why I understand now why Skimon is building it. But the thing is, when you're playing when you're like, for example, there's timers where I'm like pushing top, like there's so much farm that I can take in lower elo, whereas I couldn't take as much of that farm in high elo. And in high elo, it's more about me being stronger at 2 items with the cheaper items. Whereas like I just get way more gold, or you will get way more gold in lower MMR matches because people, again, are just inting more, not taking side lanes more. So I think just carry builds in general are better up until, I don't know, Master Tier, Grandmaster. You just go carry builds. You just go damage. You just go, you know. Was that first loss a completely lost game, or was there a chance to win if you played better? I think I could have out carried the. If I looked at it, there definitely were mistakes, but it was a challenging game. Yeah, it was definitely very hard. The Aatrox just out carried me. Like he just played better. I don't know if I said this before, but Carbonara Life, I appreciate the sub. Hey man, I'm a former Riot animator. Finally made it to silver, reached plat thanks to your videos. Huge. Let's go. Silver to plat. That's big. That is a huge climb. What rank is he currently? We're playing in like gold and emerald games. Yeah, that's right. We lost our objective, but not our agency. That's a great. Someone put that quote. Coach Leo, we may lose the objective, but we do not lose our agency. Unranked to Masters 2026. Sheen into Protoplasm? Nah. Just hit a one item spike faster. I mean, Protoplasm Triforce could be good, but like I just felt like I felt like my tempo was so much slower that game by not going Triforce, which made it so I couldn't farm as fast, which made it so I got less gold, which made me less strong. But I was more OP at 2 items for sure. Like in terms of team fights, I was more OP. I was like tankier, you know. Let's play another game of the dog. How are you still in silver? I leveled a new account and got plat in 20 wins. It's an actual low elo account. It's not like it's not like just a Smurf account. So when you make a new account, right, your skill is based on like your normal games, and it will put you in basically straight into like platinum games or platinum MMR games. It'll place you there, right? So
The cycle of life and death continues.
Platinum Emerald, you will get a second jungle pet some games. Yes, indeed.
They will die.
If you thought he took your blue, why didn't you invade his bot side after your red side? I think I didn't know if his blue side was up. It could have been the better play. Yeah. How do you feel about going red Krugs when you go top to bot on blue side? You mean like instead of going Raptors Krugs? Is that what you're talking about? When I play Nasus, I have to keep checking my Q for the damage as I farm. Yeah, I know. I just get really tilted at myself when I miss. When I miss a Q, especially like early, oh my goodness. I think it's actually really big though. How can you find out you're hidden MMR? I'm level 84 but only logged in, play RM and TFT. I mean, just queue up for a rank game. And whatever teammates you have on your team is what your hidden MMR is. Is CS the most important factor in becoming strong? In situations, is it worth more than a gank? Excluding the 90% rule? No. You want to try and do both well. Ideally, you farm and kill well, right? That's the whole idea of like camps up, camps down kind of fundamentals. Nasus counter spotted. Yeah, I'm interested. Let's go. Let's see what he can do to me. I think he might just get one shot by my Qs. I need mental training, Coach Leo. I keep getting bored of champs after 70 games. Yep. You gotta know what you're gonna prioritize or value. You gotta know what you value. If you value fun, it sometimes is at the expense of climbing, and you know, that's just the way it is. Ideally, you have fun and you climb, but see, like in this game, the build I just did makes more sense because they just have a bunch of 80 champs. Like they're basically full 80 except for Lux. Does Skimon ever build Tabby? Or does he prioritize? Oh, he goes free boots against it. Okay, he does build Tabby in Tabby games. Okay.
Do not try
Good to know.
my patience.
Okay, what should we build this game? Let's think about builds more. So I do think,
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
yeah, this would be another Protoplasm game. I also have like a bunch of,
I walk through the age.
you know, I'm gonna try it one more time.
Spawned.
I'm gonna try it one more time just to make sure. I would like to get a ward here, but if we can't get a ward, then that's fine. I'll take it. I'll ward right in your face. Okay, red star. 87 damage Q. Alright guys, another game. That last game was a little crazy in terms of like, you know, being a bit unorthodox. Let's see what this game provides. And you know, you can have a really, you know, you can have your game plan, but sometimes it doesn't always go to the game plan. Okay, this game, I'm going to build Protoplasm. Protoplasm into Gauntlet into... I'm going to build Merc Treads this game. I think even though they're full AD, Merc Treads is going to be really, really good against Leona and Lux. It's going to give me like enough MR until Spirit Visage. So I think that build's going to pop off. He's killing a little bit faster than me, that's fine. Potentially we'll have to give the bot crop, but we'll see when we get there. Shall see. And if we do have to give the bot crab, we will just insta-base. 2 points Q. We might even do a little bit of a greedier clear, which is, yeah, we'll just do oh, I don't have E for this, but we'll do Raptors into Krugs, and we'll just give bot side, because it kind of looks like we're losing bot prior. And I don't really want to be in the middle of a Leona, a Lux, and a Master Yi on the bot side. Also, if Master Yi tries to invade me here, I can not just lose my life. That's also quite nice to buffer that. Yeah, I might need to run straight for the top crab, because if I base, he might have time to do crab and then cross. So I'm going to have to start pulling red this way and really maximize my time to go to this. I have to pull the red out like this. Whack it. Bot lane fighting. It's okay. Oh, he ganked. Okay, I'm blind. 28 CS. He's already done crab. I should have pinged that earlier. That was my bad. Let's look who's on my proximity. If there's anything top here. I still got 31 seconds on my camp, so I want to make sure to push this towards top side. And I'm going to be greedy here for the stack. I'm going to be really greedy for the stack. And then let's see. Decane! Decane! He's going to try and trade. We can't push this, brother. We cannot push this. But I will try with you. Get it in. We can't. We simply cannot. You made the wrong decision. Actually, if it hits some of the tower... Oh, it's in. This is fine. It's actually fine. Okay. Let's go. What rank is this? This is... The rank is silver. The MMR is gold. High gold. Getting into platinum. Master Yi, topside camps. His tempo is a little bit better than mine. Or a lot of bit better than mine. So we're going to take that into consideration. Man, just building just health, right? It just seems so... I mean, maybe if I could have built Sheen and... It would have been pretty nice here. But, man, I missed that Triforce. 180 damage Q. Okay, good to know. So we can know, because of jungle tracking, what Master Yi's plan is here. He's going to try and gank bot again. I'm going to start pinging them right now, early. I'm going to let him know. I'm going to let him know. What is Master Yi's options on the bot side? It's Dragon. It's bot gank. If he does Dragon, I'm not sure there's actually much we can do about it. Enemy mid has tempo here in mid. Oh, he base 2. Gonna go over here just to hit this little vision cone. Yep, he's on the Dragon. Lux says first move mid. He actually gets off Dragon straight away, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. If we can get a ward here, that's good. But if not, that's okay. So just thinking about what the enemy options are, as you can see, has impact. The fact that I'm thinking, okay, what are his options? If he's not ganking bot here, he was ahead of me in tempo, so he must have to use his tempo somewhere here, right? And yeah, he is going to get this. He is going to get this. So my plan here is to give, and then immediately just recall. Just recall. Again, my team is just freezing, but it's okay to give the Dragon. It's okay to give the Scuttle. The problem with this build as well is like I'm just having kind of leftover gold. A little bit. Okay, his red buff is up right now. I probably won't be able to get it on time. I might be able to get my blue and then invade him. Because he's taking crab right now. And the buffer period between me getting my blue buff and smiting it here, it actually might give me a chance to invade his red. So this is actually a good example of when you can invade, right? When you have information, when you have a good understanding of where the Master Yi could be, and if you win, I'm actually not even too sure I hard win this, but I'm gonna try for science. I think I win. Whenever you walk in, sweep, or something. No, okay. I thought something new was gonna happen, but no. Okay, I think Master Yi will be here. He will just finish his Krugs, or maybe he will just finish the red buff. Okay. And then he's going mid. Most likely.
For grace
Yep, he's there.
I go.
Lux is also low. Or he went red into his Krugs, maybe? So this is a waste of time. Musty is probably maybe here, since this guy's like running up to me. No? Okay. Lux Flash. Ping it. Yeah, kind of not worth my tempo. What I just did, not worth, right? So that's why you got to be careful about invading, because I was wrong. He got the bot crowd, and he got his red buff before I could do anything. So there you go. You misjudge, you waste time. Yeah, we can do this. If my teammate is already doing it, then I'm down. And again, Master Use should be around here somewhere. And in this case, when I'm thinking about my camps, I need to remember that that now Master Yi should be looking for a play on the bot side again. He should be looking for my bot side camps. So I need to kill this and instantly recall and try and defend my bot side. If I can, I try and get this guy to ward. He doesn't have a ward. It's okay. I just have to insta-base here, get my item, and then run here. If he gets one cap, that's the trade. So always thinking about what the enemy jungle can do. You see, if I stay, if I go for my wolves, he might have a chance to do something here.
Try my patience.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah. Just spectate. Spectate. This guy's level 8. Damn. And we think, is there anything we can do here? Can we kill this Xayah? We have no information on what she has, so we just gotta keep farming. Trust the process. Trust the Nasus process. Flash. Okay, so now that I've burnt mid flash, I want to have a little bit more, and top flash, right? 2 flashes that I'm thinking about here. I want to be a little more, you know, aware of when I can return gank. That will be important. I'm going to skip my top side camps here because the top scuttle is up. And I want to contest the neutral thing first. I don't want to do my wolves and then he takes top grab. After the bot play, he based and he's going to full clear down again. Most likely. And we're going to just stay on the map here. Nice, we're going to have a challenging game. Challenging game, losing lanes. Okay, Master Yi goes mid. We're going to try and immediately watch and look for the exit frag. Ooh, okay. Cool. Smurfs it. No flash mid. He really wants to kill my laner. So activate your sweeper. He really wants... You got to get into the mindset. Look, he doesn't even see me because he wants to kill my laner so badly. I just need to flash his Q. Maybe it doesn't matter. Cool. Now, immediately look for... Just to see. I know probably his raptors are down here, but I can't really go for his bot side. And then we just insta-base. As soon as we see that it's all gone, we insta-base. Dragon spawning in 10. We just used ult. Most likely can't do anything about it. I actually should have used a bit more of my spare time there to take my wolves. I actually should have taken it there because I don't have anything to do here. So what I can do with my spare time now on the bot side is I can just sweep bot side. Master, you know ult. They're going to see me now. I can just take out this ward. I can back ping them. I can pink the pit. We farm. A little bit of spare time usage, right? Try and maximize your time. Try not to just sit waiting at your Krug spawn. Try and put down some, you know, do something useful. Now when you have a pink ward on it, you just have to keep watching it. Just watch it. Because sometimes the icon doesn't show, right? When he takes it. You might not actually see it. And since we have such great vision on bot side now, I can be a little less, you know, I can just go to my top side now and not be so scared about Because I can react to stuff. Now we just keep farming. This is a point where people feel anxious, right? This is a point where people think I need to, you know, we're going to lose or I need to do something. It's these moments in the game, but you don't need to do anything. Okay, they're going to go start Drake. So I just need to think here, do we want to contest Dragon? They're not going to do it. Okay. Once again, the top crab is up. Top has no flash. So if they start trading like they are, I just want to skip Asian. Okay, this guy's down 3 levels. Am I on a ward? I am on a ward. He does have no flash, but I think I should be dead. Alright, let's see. Who wins? It's Nasus. Counter. Who counters who? No one counters Decane. And that one was with 0 armor, actually. I'm just going to blast this down now. One more. I'm not going to take the next wave. I am going to base instantly. Huge. Decane is now huge. Alright. And we'll build this, because we are going to build Mercs. Now we want to think about, okay, what's the next objective we want to play for? The Drake is there. I'm still actually going to just go get this top crab. And then I'll pivot and I'll see what happens. I shall just see what happens. I mean, honestly, clearing from bot to top here could have been also a good idea. I low-key want to fight the Drake, though. That's the thing. Like, if they randomly start it, I still want to play for it. And now they pink water. I'm just constantly like eyeballing it. There we go. Now let's go. Let's fight. Fight time. Check the chat real quick preemptively. Don't get caught yet by this. They still haven't done it. Okay, they're going on mute. Okay, they used a lot on me there. I just used flash. I can heal from camps. Can we fight? The Xayah is very strong. Master Yi did use ult. My team still seems like they want to fight and they will fight. So, I want to fight too. No, my center doesn't want to fight. Okay, that's fine. Give. Adapt. So yeah, like, if I could foresee that my 80 carry was like not interested, then sure. But I can't really foresee that. So, unfortunately, I'm not able to, you know, trade Rift Herald right now. It's okay. Xayah won't be a problem for me later. Well, probably not a problem for me right now, but if they dive you here, I'm here. If not, we just farm. Tell your team what you're doing, keep farming. Keep farming. Okay, enemy team is bot side. Leona is bot side. And maybe look at something top side. Or at least just clear vision. Clearing vision is also good. Yona's bot, check TP again. Every time, right? You just check TP. You probably can't finish this. I'm just going to test though. I'm going to test the waters here. We can do it somewhat fast, but if the enemy team comes here, I'll just instantly back away. I could be leashing it for them here, but whatever. So if they're here, like, especially if the enemy mid shows up, right? I should have a green sniper. For it. Yeah, bad fight. Just leave. This was bad. This is a bit unfortunate because I succumbed to the. That's when I can. I mean, that's what can happen when you start the Rift Guard, right? I don't know if they had vision or if it was just unlucky timing, but yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. 20. 10 wins still. What am I building next? Frozen Art.
Between life.
Didn't have my flash. I got punished. I got punished for not having flash, and I also was a little greedy pig trying to pick up the Rift Herald.
Your turret has been destroyed.
All right, playing from behind kind of game. What do we do when we play from behind, guys? Not what I just did. Trade. All right, trade and wait for enemy mistakes. Or fight up numbers. Fight when you have more numbers. That's how you play from behind. The enemy are gonna, kind of have their time. And what's really important as well when you're in this situation is like, I mean, Zaya's doing well here to try and push down mid. But you want to try and get your camps before the enemy team gets your camps, right? I'll leave some of this wave here because I can start taking my topside camps. When I enter the topside here, I just need to be aware that the enemy saw me do this. So they could be looking to invade. So in this situation, I'll kind of like kite back a little bit. There you go. I'll hit this way. Yep, they got blue. Okay. Keep stacking. We need numbers, advantage fights only. Okay. Lux is bot, but she has TP, I think. We're kind of a little bit homeless here. So let's just check pop. If Zahan pushes here, we can look. No, he goes mid. So my team's inting here. This fight is going to be very bad.
An enemy is godlike.
So just do what you can.
I have watched.
Which is going to be trading in this case. Push! What are you doing, Bird? Push! Oh my goodness, no. Why are you not pushing? See, this is what I mean, like... oh. Okay, we need to try and kill this guy. We need to kill Zahan. Maybe he's like that. I don't know. I'm not doing very much damage. Oh, my set's just like AFK. My set is just dizzy. What? I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. So just do what you can, right? Just play with the cards you've been dealt. Do what you can, right? Just try and maintain, try and stay in the game as best you can. It's all you can do, right? It's up to the enemy. If the enemy plays like T1, they win. That's just how it is. Alright, we need to run. We need to run, boss. My set's lost his mind. The whole team is here now. So what I'm going to try and do here is I mean, I don't really care about my tempo here, right? If me basing, me not basing, it doesn't really matter here. The main thing I want to make sure is that I can at least get some camps here. You see how they're kind of running in here? I want to try and get my camps before he gets them. And I think it might be hard here, but we'll see. They could just go Baron whenever they wanted, to be honest. So yeah, give. Just give. Now we wait, see if the enemy doesn't, see if the enemy makes a misplay. I think they're about to. Yep, they're about to, unless he doesn't press W. Yep, this is my chance. This is the chance. This is the chance. You see? Maintain your agency once again. Really love the Baron. I'm gonna ping every single one of my teammates to get to this Baron. I have no smite. But we're gonna do it anyway. It's like, we kinda need this Baron to win. We kinda need it. Okay, that was a big win there, but it doesn't secure us the victory. This doesn't secure us the victory anymore, but obviously we should take the Baron if we can. Even when your team has lost hope. I don't have smiting for 10 seconds. I should have it by the time it dies. 3. Oh, Lux is gonna steal it. Oh my goodness! Run, run, run. Don't fight, guys. Don't fight. No, 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 no. Leave. Please retreat. Please just... Oh, wait. My own's popping off. Never mind. We win. Never mind. We win. Never mind. We win. My own just went dummy mode. More stacks. Oh, I wanted that stack. So, yeah, the initial idea is to obviously not fight, right? When you have 3,000 gold, but you got to also update yourself, right? Like, if Yone just somehow kills the enemy Xayah, then potentially... And look at what I'm doing here, by the way. Like, I don't care, right? If the enemy are dead, there's no way I'm pressing B. Even though I have 3,000 gold, there's no way I'm pressing B. I'm always looking to push, take something. This is how you get really fed as jungle in League of Legends. Right here. This is what you gotta do. Now let's base. If I build Randomwins, I'm almost certain that I am quite literally Thanos reborn. I'm literally Thanos reborn here. What I'm about to show you guys is you're legit gonna freak out. You're gonna freak out. Okay, 1 minute Drake. We have Baron. I'm just going here for the blue buff. Okay, because I'm a little bit greedy. Yep. I'm gonna ping everyone to come mid. Let's just fight mid. The enemies are like low-key tilted here. Let's go. We're just hunting. There's one person here. There's one person here. If anyone is mid, they're dead. I think they're in this bush. Are they not? Oh, they actually backed that all the way. Okay. So we're protecting waves here. Oh, Xayah, you're dead. Oh, he flashed onto it. That is sad. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's a bad engage. This is a very bad engage. This is not going to work. Just going to kill the Lux. Kill Deluxe special. Look at me. I'm struggling to pick a target though. The undefeatable. The undefeatable Nasus King. You guys prepared for Thanos or no? I want you guys to remember one thing, and one thing only. Someone bring up that quote. What's the quote? Tell me the quote. We may lose some objectives, but we maintain our agency. Someone pull up the quote. I need you guys quoting that in these games. I need you guys to not be prompted. Say it. Okay, we're gonna stay on the map. Enemy team's losing their mind here. They're losing their mind 100%. They're losing their mind. And we're just gonna stay and kill them again. Because Xayah's dead. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yep, Lux is gonna come in too. Look at him. Lux, here I am. Lost their minds. GG. And they FF. They lost their mind. They just lost their minds. You can count on the enemy team to also do dumb mistakes. You can. I don't think me killing mid had anything to do with me being challenged or any of these things. It had nothing to do with it. It had everything to do with just your mentality. And accepting reality. And maintaining your agency. You can't tell me it did. Nothing to do with mechanics. Damn. Let's go. All right. Which one's better, LOL Analytics or U.GG? I don't know. LOL Analytics maybe. I use LOL Analytics for like win rates and stuff like that. I dropped from E1 to P2 by tilt queuing and now getting plus 18, negative 30, 23. Any tips? Don't tilt queue. Grind. You got to grind through the pain now with a better mentality than yeah. Updating Masters, top. I want to roll swap to jungle. Any overlapping skills? Thinking down as in Viega Salas. There's not really any overlapping skills, to be honest with you. There's overlapping champions, yeah. So, like, it depends what you're playing top as well, right? Diana is very good. Viega is very good. Salas is very good. Not sure about Xin anymore. Not sure about Xin anymore. On average, how long do you think it takes for a new player to go from silver to plat playing only 1 to 2 champions? On average, how long do I think it takes? I mean, there's I guess it is an average. I think on average, playing 1 or 2 champions, playing like the right. Are you talking about like in the right with the right champions, the right mentality, like this kind of question, or just like a random person playing 2 random champions? Why don't you ward the opposite entrance at the start of the game? I warded his Raptors. I sometimes do ward the opposite side of where I'm starting. Yeah. Sometimes. All right, we're getting to plat MMR. I can feel it. Gold 1, gold 2, gold 1. There's gonna be only a few more games of Nasus and Shyvana. Is anyone sad? We're about to be out of here. With the right mentality, learning fundamentals. How long? Silver to plat? Maybe 6 months. 6 months. 6 to 8 months. It's hard to say. Why am I paranoid thinking they're gonna split the map with me? I mean, it's not a bad choice to ward the opposite side. What's up, Domingo? Yes for Shyvana and Nasus not so much. Why not? What's wrong with the Nasus? What's wrong with the dog? What champ would you play to get out of plat? Very subjective. It's very subjective. It depends what you like. It's less about what champion and it's more about, well, it is a little bit about champion, but it is also just as much about like you not just playing that champion just to get LP. I played Nidalee and I grinded through Nidalee because I just thought Nidalee was really cool. If I thought Shyvana was cool and she was good, that's just a double bonus, right? So you got to try and get the double bonus. Some champion that you think is cool, that you're gonna be willing to kind of grind it out and research and be curious about. That's like almost more important. But if I had to name a champion, just to name a champion, I would probably say Nefiri. Yeah, Nefiri. Plat. But it really does depend on what you like. I play Silas jungle because he's cool and now I'm hard like bronze. Yeah, you gotta figure out let's do a Shyvana again.
My fury rises.
He liked French made in Italy. I wasn't actually that big of a French made in Italy skin person. As a matter of fact. Mine was Headhunt. My favorite skins are Headhunter. The orange skin. I can't even remember what the name is. Headhunter, orange, and the Canyon skin. My top Nidalee skins. Is that Juice WRLD in here? Did Iron 3 to Gold 3 in 4 months. Now kind of stuck. What's your advice? Keep being curious. Keep refining. There's nothing going to be that different to that process of what you just did. Keep a good mentality. Don't tilt. Don't tilt Q. Have learning objectives. Try and focus on what. Try and focus on it. It's probably mainly mentality of why people get hard stuck. I mean, yeah, it has. If you like climb and then you get stuck, it's most likely 80% something in your mentality. 80% sure. Anyone with climbing advice, I would highly suggest you go check out my YouTube video titled How I Would Go From Unranked to Masters If I Had to Start Over. It gives you all the details about those kinds of questions and how to improve and what your mentality should be. Or you could fast track yourself and join the Jungle Academy. And I'll VOD review for you and you will save a lot of time because I will give you your learning objectives instead of you having to figure them out yourself. Personal bias. It's my main rank. My main is sitting at like 980 LP Grandmaster currently. This season. I was doing my challenger grind, but then this kind of happened and now I'm doing this. Oh, 920 LP. I lost some games. This is my main. Percent of Emerald games, do you think you'd win? Well, the thing is, oh yeah, okay. So what percent of Emerald games do you think you'd win? It definitely does slow down at Emerald in terms of like the win rate. It kind of depends on what I'm playing. If I was playing Nidalee, probably like, I don't know, I'd win like 9 out of 10 games in Emerald with Nidalee. Alright, we gotta go Nasus again. Shyvana is banned. For example, when I did my Unranked to Masters farming junglers, when I was playing Nocturne, I had difficulty just like winning every single game as Nocturne because he's just that kind of champion where he's very consistent, but he doesn't have a really, really high ceiling to kind of 1v9 the game. There's only so much you can do, but it's not that you don't need to play champions that completely 1v9. But yeah, if I was playing like Graves and Nidalee, I would probably only lose games in Emerald if I was just tryharding. Only to like, if it was just people just AFK'd. Those are the only games I would realistically lose. Yeah, do I play one game to not decay on main? The thing about my main, there's like so many times I just let it decay. I just climb it and then it just decays. I climb it to challenger, I let it decay. I climb it and it just decays. So I don't know. I kind of just do the challenger climb nowadays just to see if I still, you know, to make sure I still got it, you know? I wouldn't feel as confident giving advice if I couldn't get Chal. So I always, every season, every split or season I get Chal. At least, you know, I at least promote. Because I don't really have time to just main my main solo queue and push for like really, really high LPs. Because it's just not really that useful for my like, I mean, if I went to a different server like EU or Korea, it would be useful for my brand and my kind of business, but it's not that useful to spend my time just playing solo queue all day, right? Unless I was like full-time streaming, but got coaching to do, got lots of sessions, so my days are not just playing League all day anymore. Played jungle for 5 months and they broke through gold, went on a losing streak 20 games and stayed in at bronze. Yeah, I mean the game is trying to figure out where you're supposed to be, right? I think losing streak of 20 games is just something you just want to try and avoid, right? Why Nasus? Because that's what we're doing. All right, let's get locked in. We're touching some more platinum. Some more platinum. Let's go. Messing Briar. Okay. So high gold game. Platinum. High gold platinum game. What are we focusing on? The same fundamentals. Tempo. Keeping good tempo. Clearing fast. Tracking enemy jungle. How to take dragons. When to not take dragons. Could have dropped my ward there, but now I'm going to ward defensively. And I'm just going to part the bot. I think most likely he should start as red. It's not guaranteed, but most likely, since he's there. He could always cross to the top side, of course, like I'm doing.
Some must remain buried.
A bit sad that I started a second late, but it's okay. I'm going to go back to the Triforce build this game, even though I do believe Frozen Heart looks pretty good in this game because they have a bunch of 80 champs. I'm going to go back to Triforce this game just to compare them kind of side by side. And see which one I really like better. So when you play these champions, guys, when you play the full clear champions, prioritize, okay, over your awareness, over F-King like this, prioritize your clear speed. Okay, prioritize clearing fast, prioritize tempo. And yes, when you master this successfully, you can then do click and pans. So this is the first way you can get information gather. The first kind of introduction to information gathering is click and panning. You don't need to be doing this on the camp if it's going to slow you down. Okay. Yes, would I suggest like kind of using FPs and whatever? Sure. But make sure it's not kind of slowing you down. I messed this up. I need to E then Q. Yeah, not too bad. Whenever someone fights like this, check chat. Did they use any sums? So yeah, we are entering platinum, and the new fundamentals that I'm gonna be talking about more is information gathering and stuff like that. But since we are still playing Nasus and Shyvana, we'll wait for that a little bit. But that is what's coming next. A new level of fundamentals. I'm gonna go deeper on it. Okay, so we have no information on Briar right now. Yes, I did know that she was here before, but we don't have concrete evidence, 100% information. So we're not going to assume anything here. She could be bot, she could be top. We don't know. And so we don't even ping anything here either, right? Like, we could like kind of ping both sides like this. This is not a bad thing to do. To just say like, hey, this guy's probably finished his clear by now. But yeah, we're just gonna see what happens here. Get this way a little bit now. We'll check. We'll have a look. Until we're doing this. Bot lane fighting. Yone just warded here. So now Briar is 100% topside. I'm gonna ping like this. Now I know for sure she's bot side. Topside. Okay, if there's a kill here, we'll go for it. Which there might be. I think this guy's just dead. So we'll just instantly base. We're basing here because we're keeping good tempo. We're looking at that. We're looking at this timer here. We're looking at this timer and we're basing on that. Okay, we're buying Sweeper and Pink. Very, very important to buy Sweeper and Pink here because the enemy jungle is pathing up and we're pathing down. So there may be a dragon opportunity. Now, keep thinking about where the enemy jungle is. If the enemy jungler has not shown, if you got bot crab and the enemy jungle got top crab, then the enemy jungler is here right now. Same as you. So just match it to where you are. I'm expecting potentially she goes for a bot gank here. Okay, never mind. Okay, was that the mid lane? I think that was the mid lane. That did that. Yeah, that wouldn't have been Briar. Okay, she's clearing vision. I think Briar's there. That's also another tell. Yeah, another tell is the fact that she's trying to clear vision for the Briar to gank, potentially. We'll see. Doesn't always have to be 100% that she did that for that reason, but you can consider these things into your equation. Okay, guys, where is Briar? Quiz. If she's not ganking bot right now, then she's here. Okay. We're looking bot here. We're thinking, okay, after the Gromp, what are we going to do? After the Gromp, what are we going to do? Are we going to do Dragon, or are we going to look to gank bot? We know Briar's topside again, so we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. The 3 ping. If you know, you know. And now we're going to go and do Dragon. Now, they might actually be on Dragon here. There is also that option that she just cleared really, really slowly. So when you look for vision here, okay, you walk into this bush, you press sweeper, like this, and you press the pink ward, and then you start it. And you just do it. We know Briar's here, most likely. And if I'm not on a ward here, it should be very unlikely, unless she does that. So if she does that, we just have to get off the Dragon. That's it. Okay, that's the only thing that changes here, is that if she checks us there, we just get off the Drake. Now my red is spawning again. She actually is staying on this Dragon. That means I'm also going to stay now. Kind of weak pre-6, but they're staying on the Dragon, which means that we should win this. Okay, let's go. Wow. I really just did no damage. It's okay though. Alright, not bad. Quick base timer, I suppose. This might be low-key lost here. We can't afford to run back here. We just let our team do what they do. Okay, I think I misplayed there. I mean, I should never get hit by Briar abilities, but I could just be a cheer squad for my team here. I could have played a little bit slower, for sure. It's okay. The result is not what we wanted, but happens. You just these are moments as well. You just even me, I'm like learning more about. Okay, well, I'm like really weak there as a level 5 Nasus pre-stacked, right? When I don't have few stacks, I'm kind of weak there. Like I legit did no damage. I was legit a cannon minion. Worse than a cannon minion. I was useless. And that's how you build champ mastery. That's why it's important that you just keep spamming the same champions over and over and over, because you need to know every little detail about your champion. You need to know that you're so weak there that you shouldn't even contest the dragon. Potentially. I still would have contested it, actually. Anyway, let's think about what's next. Let's think about what's next. Enough dwelling. Alright, so the enemy bot lane is low here. We're going to do an int check. So if they hit my tower, I will skip Gromp and kill them. If they don't hit my tower, I will just clear my Gromp. Okay, this is an int check. Let's see what they do. The inting is them hitting my tower. The not inting is them backing away like they're doing. And it's very hard to track Briar now. So don't feel like, you know, you need to know where the enemy jungle is always, right? It's very hard to track her right now. Because she could have gone either side after the dragon. We don't know. Unless we saw her. In that case, you would know. She's popping up with me. Okay, some fighting mid. I'm just going to spectate it, but I'm not going to get off my buff. Smite it just to be a little bit faster. Now, can I solo kill this guy if he hits this tower? Not really. But there's nothing really else for me to do. I could run in here and maybe get some information. I can maybe just, yeah, maybe we can just get some information here, see what's up here. There's nothing, then I'll just go CS mid. Because I have some spare time right now. And because Briar's Raptors are down, I am assuming that she's probably on top side. Just play on this. Okay, still 30 seconds on my cloaks. So I'm actually just going to posture into the bot side here. Okay, something's happening. Briar could also be basing and going. So this does look tempting, but I think Briar is on her way. So I'm not going to risk it. she could be on her way. And by the time I walk through here, walk around here, you know, it's just a gamble. That's a gamble you got to try and take there, right? And whatever you do, right, you can't always just be 100% correct in your judgment. Whatever you do, just be decisive. Decisively go bot or decisively base. Don't do half-half. Don't walk bot and then base, or don't, like, you know, just be decisive. That's an important thing. Assess the information, be decisive. Rumble flash. Ended up dying. That's good. Okay, Rumble no flash. That's something we can play on. So another game that's not going too well. Alright. Same thing. Another game that's not going too well. Whole bot side is kind of bleeding out. And let's see what plays you can make. Right, let's see what we can do. Caitlyn also flash bot that we saw. I just remembered when I was spectating bot lane. Caitlyn also flashed. So there's also an opportunity. And my support is going mid, making a mid play. Nice play. So now they might try and dive my Kled or something. I'm not going to look for like the 2v2 here. Morgana Caitlyn is kind of good versus Nasus. Okay, they have a ward here. So I don't want to show here, ideally. I want to try and just wait. Okay, Briar shows mid. So now we definitely have a 2v3 bot. This is go time. If something happens. Okay, am I on a ward? How did I know? Look at their body language here, right? So I'm just going to base here for my truffles. Since their body language was so defensive, I'm going to base and choose to use my spare time top side, where this Rumble has no flash. Plus, I also get my truffles. That's it. And there was another situation. Like, if they play aggressive there, I would have gone and killed them. If they played not aggressive there, then I'll just recall and just run to the top side. Maybe top grabbers up. Dragon is also spawning in 18 seconds. That is also an is what it is kind of situation. Okay, let's see. We sweep here. We know that there's no wards now. Good.
Enemy rampage.
We can try and dive top, maybe. Or maybe make a play mid on the Sandra ult. Let's see. I doubt that there's any camps up here. The wave is also too small to dive top. So we're just going to keep farming. Okay, no play. If you don't think there's a play, no need. So again, some people would feel very, very desperate in this game to feel like they have to do something. If I could do something top, I would. If I could do something mid, I would. Right, if I had the Sandra ult. If I had the right, you know. But since, you know, that's not the case. Now top lane is getting more possible. Oh, top. Okay, we got to go to this straight away. Smite it. That's fast. That was very, very fast. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Briar's now going back to her top side. I think I can win this. I think I can win this. Susan power! Let's go! Oh my goodness. How broken is Nasus though? Oh my god, how broken is Nasus? I did not expect that I could kill that Rumble there. That is actually insane. That is insane that I can kill that Rumble there. Like, legit. I couldn't believe that. I don't think another champion can do that. I seriously can't think about another champion that can genuinely kill that Rumble there. Okay, anyway. When you kill him, take his camps. Or at least just check his camps. Very important. Are you sure you want this? Are you sure about this? You're giving me a lot of stacks. You're making a mistake. Alright, Kled, you got too many pings. You're being put in timeout. I don't need all that right now. Okay, this is a very good tabby game, I believe. And the Mercs is pretty good too, but this is a very good tabby game into... What am I building? Protoplasm. Yeah. And I'm not even going to... Actually, the bot scuttle is spawning. I am going to pass right there. I'm going to skip my raptors on this occasion, just so I can get the bot crab. I think the bot crab has a lot of value here. I have ulti again here. I'm not going to start the dragon here. I'm simply just going to get the crab. If I were to start the dragon, it would mean that I think that we can just turn and kill the enemies. Just there. Yep. Take a look at Caitlyn's items, right? She's really strong. She's got 2 items. This guy lost his marbles, or did he think that they were gonna... Okay, something's happening mid. We need to go mid. Something's happening mid, something's happening bot, something's happening everywhere. I'm just gonna commit to going mid. If I can land my W. And land my W, I can land my Qs. Okay, Rumble is now mid. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, look. You don't need to do anything here. Especially when I just use ult. Rumble being mid is already plus and minus fundamental, if you know. Look at Lucian. He's getting some freedom topside. I wouldn't mind having a ward on Drake, but you know what? I'm just going to commit to... If Rumble wants to be here, and my Lucian is top lane with no... You know, if they just have numbers on the top side, then... On the bot side, then... Well, it just is what it is, isn't it? Now, if she does want to take the dragon here, and I know that her topside camps are up, then I'll just immediately be looking to take all of her topside here. Yep. These are the decisions that are going to get you just like the last game, right? Maintain your agency. Mr. Wolf. Unfortunate. See, this is what I mean by, like, I feel like Triforce is so much stronger in these situations where I'm just farming way faster. Okay, let's see if this guy... Okay, check. Gotta be a little bit careful here. My Kled is bot, and their AD carry is here. We might be able to just kill one though. We should still be very careful. We should still be very, very careful. And people in lower MMRs, they really like to save each other and bait each other, right? It's very, very apparent that happens a lot. Okay, look at this int check. Okay, I want to see if this Rumble is going to take this wave right here. Is he going to take this wave? Let's take a look at his body language here. All right, take a look. Is he going forwards? Oh, I messed up. But let's just recall here. If he does, he dies. If he doesn't, no recall. Easy. All right. We're going to sack a lot of armor early because Rumble is not... Oh, this Morgana is fed. I got to be careful about Morgana this game. Morgana is pretty good into Nasus. She can kind of like just bind me up and it can be pretty annoying to deal with. I almost feel like I should have gone Merc still, and I'm a bit of a... I'm a bit trolling by not going it. So just farm here. Even though you made good plays, it doesn't mean that it's just time to just now go and just fight mid. Okay? It doesn't mean that. So let the map give you information. Let the map give you information. A little bit weird here, right? So, you know, I talk about uptime and downtime. If your team is on this line, which is close to your camps, you just take your camps, right? So when you're behind, you're still playing uptime, downtime, but you're just taking your own camps. Okay. Now I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here. Okay, we're going to go into top side. Okay, they have some vision here. So now with my spare time, we're just getting control somewhere. We're going to be very careful of Morgana here. I'm going to drop my pink here still. My Lucian is basing now. So we have less numbers topside, so we shouldn't fight it. Okay. Now, maybe, just maybe, I'm doing something a little bit different, which is I'm going to look for the pick. I think taking me Grompier is good as well, but also looking for maybe a Yone here on the bot wave is also good. So it's another int check. I'm not really too confident in this topside fight, so I'm just going to go for the trade. Please, why did you have to die? You didn't have to die. And I'm also so greedy for the stack, but it's okay. My team still fought topside? Wow, that's crazy. They're kind of owning though, right? Sometimes you do just have to let your team cook. They trade kills, they get kills, they trade 2 for 3, they trade this, they trade that. Okay, make the most of it. Look at me right now, making the most of it. Because no one's going to answer me bot, or no one can. Us junglers, we take on a lot of responsibility in the game, and sometimes you just have to do your own stuff, do your own plays. Dragon is spawning soon, so I need to be a little bit careful about my tempo here. Enemy team is also spawning soon, so I gotta be a little bit careful about my tempo here. Be a little more greedy, take one more camp. That was a little greedy. I might be cooking here a little bit. It might be a stay angle. And I think, you know, between like if you should or should not have base there. I'm on the side of like, I think greeting is good. I think the fact that I'm level 15 right now, like just look at the game. Like look how broken jungle is, right? The enemy bot lane is like, yo, we're like legit crushing lane. We're getting every tower. But the Nasus is just level 15. Like how's that fair? Okay. Let's go for another pick bot. Same thing again. Defending a wave. Ooh, Hassan, you are smart. TP, okay. He's backing, that's fine. Okay, check Lucian has TP. Okay, Lucian does have TP. Look, every time you see your top laner like this pushing, right, check if he has TP on. Now, we should still win this if he has TP. If you ping his TP, you can let him make up his mind. Okay, now Caitlyn is top. Okay, free. Free objective. If he does 500 damage, so 1900 smite. Let me just fight. Hopefully I have enough healing. I need some ammo. Okay, if there's nothing we can take here from the enemy, even though they have 2 people dead, we'll base. So the second that we see Caitlyn top, it automatically becomes a 4v4 that we are confident in winning. Yes, we had 3,000 gold. However, we were level 15. So we greeted, we stayed all this time there, but we are strong kind of, you know, the level, you have to think about the levels as well in a game when you greed. Levels play a really, really big factor in how strong you are. Simply staying on the map for an extra 3 camps if it gives you a level, it doesn't equal 2,000 gold, but okay, we should be playing some downtime here because we have to wait for our team that's in base. We should be, but I think this guy's a pick. So I'm gonna let him think that he's. Yeah, I should have just killed him. I'm trolling. I'm trolling really bad. I'm trolling really bad. I'm trolling really bad. I got punished. I got punished for playing uptime when it was not up. It was about to be uptime. So my team is still low-key getting something from this, but man, how do they? I feel like they kind of posted up there. I mean, I just got punished for disrespecting, yeah. And you can lose games like that. Like if I lose this game because of that, it's deserved. If you lose a game because of that, just say, yeah, that kind of sucks, kind of hurts, but hey, when it hurts, you're gonna build better habits, and you're not gonna make those mistakes. I don't think we're gonna lose because of it, but it's definitely ways I see players int games. All right. So it's just downtime here. It's downtime. I want to clear towards the next objective. I think that this might even be Baron is gone. So we're just going to maintain our agency once again, and we're just going to full clear top to bot. There is a chance of int checking this guy here on the next wave. I don't think his team is going to be near him, but I just need to be careful. I'm not going to go for it in this case. And I'm not going to take this wave either, because my team can take that wave. My whole camps are up, so... We'll see if there's like a plan or something here. I'm actually not sure if they're on the Baron or not, but if they are, then there's just not really much we can do about it. I have no flash or anything. My team wants to get vision of it. Okay, cool. Lissandra, check she has TP. She does. Should back away. It's okay. They're spending 5 resources, right? They're putting 5 people in the top grab. Give. League is a resource management game. It really is. Okay, uptime. In this uptime, I can't really afford to go bot side anymore. I need to play uptime on the top side because so we can protect this mid wave here. Yep. We can protect the mid wave. I didn't dodge the bind. I really tried to dodge the bind, but I didn't. I did get my wither off though, so that's enough. Okay. See? Uptime. Like my top laner gets ganked, but Caitlyn gets ganked. Now we can do whatever we want. Now they can't Baron, we can go and kill your own bot. We can kill him now because they can't Baron. Right? Before we couldn't kill him because they could Baron. But now this guy's just overextended. And we just kill him now. We'll try and ult out, but it won't matter. Should have known anyway. With okay, kill my team. Okay, nice. We should go Baron straight away. We shouldn't even care about this dragon. But running across the map to do Baron is kind of tough, unless my team's just not responding. This guy's going here. This guy's going here. So we'll just do the dragon. If my whole team was like fully like just going straight to the Baron there, like everyone was like, yeah, let's do Baron, I would do it 100%. It would be worth more than dragon. But since that's not the case, we just gotta get this thing. Then we gotta play some downtime. It's good. My team is basing with me. That's really, really good. Starting like a recall cycle. And then we want to immediately play uptime on the top side. So we're not going to go and play a slow round here. We're not going to go and play a slow round farming these camps. We want to think, what's the next objective? It's this tower and it's Baron. So we're not farming the bot side camps here, right? It's really, really important to know that. We're going to do a little taxi camp. Like this. My Lissandra was a little bit slow on the map, which is not great because we want him to be here with us. That guy's going to snap back. We're going to catch this guy. We're going to catch this guy. We're going to catch this guy. Where's my Seraphine going? This is why you play uptime. Because as you can see, my whole team is pressuring. Right? This is how you play. This is how you play the mid game. Look at that wither. Damn. Okay, look. My team gets caught. Or, you know, Lucian died. He traded, which is really, really good. Now we just want to play for this. Okay. That's why you skip your bot side there. That's why you don't have a little bit of a sleeping round. You just whack this tower. You whack the camps. Could have been another Baron opportunity, but this is also good. Check the camps. Alright, he did the camps. And this guy's ulting mid, so this looks good. I'm not going to use ult. I don't have to. Let's try and run back to this guy's ult. Baron. Straight away. Every time you kill the enemy jungle in particular, and you have numbers advantage, ping the Baron. Ping everyone to do the Baron. The enemy contests you here. You decide if you want to turn here or finish. In this case, we can just finish because they're not actually really contesting. And we base to spend some gold. We sync up with the Sandra's base timer. We all spend the gold here. And then we build Random's last item because they have double crit. Boom. Now, again, we're not doing a full clear in this round, guys. we're taking maybe 1 or 2 camps while we wait for our team here. And then we're playing uptime for the next objective, which is bot tower with Baron. If no one else pushes bot, which as you can see, my team, try and ping them to do what you want like this, and then you go push. If your team doesn't push, you go and push. If Caitlyn is here alone, you go and kill Caitlyn. His team should react pretty fast here, the Caitlyn's team, but not fast enough. She got the wave though, which is really bad. Like, you see how delayed we are now? This wave, blocking this wave. That's good. Yeah, proxy that wave. That's good. Good job. I would even say, genuinely, killing the Caitlyn is good, right? But, like, honestly, just being faster to break this tower is also just as good. You don't even need to go for the Caitlyn kill. You just want to be faster on the map. And this tower will just be paper. We can just kill it. Should just be able to walk through here. If they want to get withered, then they can just die. You can kill that guy, by the way. But I just lost all my health to Morgana. Just trying to tank the ult. Start whacking. Low-key might have to bring Nasus to my main account. I'm not even trolling. I think this champ's broken. Once you understand it. Now we're just back. We just can't push anymore. Even though we have 4 people here, we just can't push anymore. Try and use your Baron recall. Play for the next dragon. 1-for-1. Find base before my Baron runs out. Miranda wins. Hot Giga Chad. They have anti-heal. They got it. Doesn't really mean that it helps, but it's not everything. And now understand when you're 6 items. I mean, they're not too far behind either, to be honest with you, enemies. But probably I can go for a steal here. Okay, 400 damage Q, 1800 damage smite. That almost was a little bit bursted too quick. Okay, again. We need to push waves, and we need to think about what the next objective is. We need top push. Every moment in the mid game, literally the 2 most important things is uptime and downtime, which just means being aware of where your team are. You know, if your team is off map, you play downtime, you farm your own camps or you base. If your team is on map, you play uptime, you protect waves, you take enemy camps, you take enemy scuttles or neutral scuttles. Just kind of, I mean, we're a bit homeless here, but we're going to just speed up this push by doing this. So now you're in range, right? When you play uptime, you're in range to think, is this a good or bad fight? If I think it's a bad fight, I'll just push top. And since we don't have a wave here, we do have a wave now. They traded for Caitlyn here, so now Lucian will push top. If they all go mid, Lucian will get top. If they all go top, we'll get mid. Keep trying to stack whenever you can. Oh, he died.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Not more here, unfortunately. Can get some stacks though. What happened here? The Yone is persistent. We should have been able to get the top tower, but. Okay. How did Briar, oh. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Briar was able to beat my Lucian. We can't even really buy anything. I'll sell boots for dead mans, I think. Kind of worth it. Or even mercs. Like, honestly, I have so much armor, I feel like mercs is worth more. Just really hot up. So the thing that's gonna happen now, right, is that yeah, like some people also ask me in coaching, like I feel like this game should have ended earlier. I feel like, you know, I feel like there's something I could have done to like some magic thing I could have done. And if your team trolls, there's no magic thing you can do. You just need to make sure you don't troll with them and end the game properly, right? Like don't troll with them there. Like don't troll to dive in with them. Just simply maintain your strength in the game. And eventually, you know, they have double inhib to deal with now, right? So once we get Baron and triple inhib, it's over. Like they just can't even, you know, my teammates could turn their monitors off and we would just win. Kind of. Where is that? Yeah, tank that. Tank that. Yo, ulti this guy, please. Okay, push. Push, push, push. Don't let them take any waves from us. Charge. Okay, now, triple inhib. It's GG. Simply, enemy can't play here. Look at that Mercs. I just walked out of it. I'm still taking so much damage, by the way, from... So you just let minions do the work here, right? Like, your team could int. But ideally, you really want to just, like, let your minions do the work. Here, look, look. I'm just literally withering people and queuing minions to heal. And now I'm just going to let minions do the work. You know, I press W on this guy. You know, I walk over it. Look, look. It's just not playable. Look. Look at the minions. Right? That's how you do it. When you have a little bit of a fight. Wow, he didn't die. Oh, I'm kind of trolling. So, yeah, when the team trolls, close it out properly. All right. What did you guys learn from that game? Tap it in the chat. What did you learn? Trade Drake for camps? Really? Wouldn't it be better to just take Drake for the team buff in exchange for camps? I don't know what situation you were talking about, to be honest with you. It just depends. If I think that the Drake is a flip, I'll always take the guaranteed camps. Yeah. I'll trade a Drake for 11 advantage. Yeah. Are you a Queenslander by any chance? I'll trying to work out how you're in a T when it's woody weather. I'm actually in Melbourne, which is even colder. But I don't know. It could be the Swedish blood in me. I kind of prefer the cold. It's not too cold. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really like play in like a hoodie either. I've never been able to like have like long sleeve, like something, I don't know, a bit weird like that. But I just can't play. I can't play it in a hoodie. 750 stacks in 20 minutes. I've never seen a Nasus do that. I don't know. As jungle, it seems pretty easy. Why are you 95% win rate? What happened in the game? Lost? Did you make it unwinnable? Genuinely curious. Did you get inted? Yeah, it was against another Smurf. So Griffin 10-0 Nasus LCS, yeah. He's OP. Secret OP. Well, not even secret anymore. Like, Rich, have a good stream. Appreciate that. The jungle can beat a top laner anytime they want. Honestly sounds dumb, but towers are objectives. Yeah, that's a good one. It's not even dumb. Like, so many people don't treat towers as objectives. Nasus in US has a better win rate, high rank on the analytics. Yeah, I think nowadays, yeah, because people are understanding that it's actually OP. And then Ness is OP. I learned more about uptime and downtime, and it's more about playing around the team from mid game since they can int. Yep. Why is smurfing so tolerated? Genuine question. It's not really that tolerated, to be honest with you. I mean, I've said it a bunch of times. I am, for the most part, against smurfing. I do try and keep Unranked to Masters as minimal as possible. I'm not smurfing to just try and just ruin games and, you know, just play niddly and turn my mic off and just go 20-0. I'm ethically smurfing, kind of. And yeah, I agree. I don't think smurfing should be as tolerated, but I do think there are both sides of the coin, positives and negatives. It does suck for the other team, but it's in the end of the day for this enemy Briar, right? It's like one game. It's a drop in the ocean in terms of like how many games he probably versus a smurf. So yeah, it's kind of like that. All right, we'll play one more game. And then hopefully that'll get us to platinum. And then yeah. And also another thing, right? I feel like we're not really like we have played 20 games below platinum now. So but yeah, it's not like I'm playing like hundreds of games, right? In bronze, just terrorizing people. Have a good stream, I appreciate that. The OPGG is start over. Start over, hashtag jungle gap is the OPGG right here. Mid and late game makes sense, but does anything change if you're playing someone like Evelyn? Assassins are a little bit different. I think you can play on different timers with assassins, but not really. It's not really that much different. Can you play Hecarim? I can play Hecarim, but not right now. I've been terrified of going up against you during this climb. I am low gold, high silver jungler, learning the role for the first time. Around 125 games, yeah. Even if you did go up against me, right? You can come into my chat and I'll VOD review it for you. And you'll probably learn more that negative 20 LP will be the best negative 20 LP of your life. I do agree. Like, if someone is just, you know, how to keep my CS high, and the highest number I was... You don't really want to... I never look at CS. I don't even consider it a stat. I just see the game as playing well, right? So if you're wasting a lot of time, or if you're just farming... Like, I could play this game and go 10 CS per minute. Does that mean I'm playing well? No, right? It's not. This is OS. Let's make sure we have bright runes. I haven't really played League in almost a decade, but getting back into it, trying to learn jungle. But I've just been getting super gapped in normals. Do you think it's better to VOD review than queue up? I would say queue up. Keep queuing. Just keep queuing. Doesn't matter. You said Ivan's dead champion in the last video, but he has such a unique and fun way of playing. Perhaps you could extend your opinion on the champion. It's just like I wouldn't recommend it. It's not saying that you can't play these champions. They are OTP champions as well. It's just my recommendation, right? That's the main reason I'm saying it. He's a dead champion because of just the way the meta is and the way climbing is and stuff like that. All right, let's get into another one. I'm gonna lock in the early game, guys, and I'll kind of open up chat after.
We march to war.
Ooh, okay, I'm missing Jax. Jax is pretty decent versus Shyvana. Okay, so in the early game, guys, we're focusing on tempo. We're focusing on jungle tracking. And we're focusing on when it is a good and bad time to do dragon and how to punish the enemy.
So be it.
Got Twitch mid. Interesting. We've got a very interesting team comp. Kind of just pulling the red buff into different bushes. Oh, it's
Not all
unfortunate.
drag.
A summoner has disconnected.
I guess just wanted to say thanks to you. After your videos and streams, I can see the game as I saw. I can't see the game as I saw before. Now is more fun. I understand the fundamentals and see the progress healthier. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. That's a big goal of mine. Helping people realize, or I don't know, just people. I don't know. Helping people have fun playing jungle is a pretty big. I like hearing that. People find jungle fun. So you don't pay attention to CS for jungle tracking? It's part of it. It's not a big part of it, but it is a part of it.
Cool foam.
Spam some random champion. She's not a good champion for climbing. I always feel like she's a bit slow against some power ganking champs because she's not a champ without ult. She's really good for climbing. I've spoken a lot bio about how honestly before Emerald, even Platinum, having a very, very structured full clear ult playstyle is more consistent than, you know, a power ganking champs. Because power ganking champs somewhat require you to have a better knowledge of the game. Any tips on mentality? Go watch my Unranked To. I've plenty of videos on mentality. Right? Treat the game like a you're just answering questions on a quiz. I got a bunch of mentality tips, but that's the main one. Depends what kind of mentality tips you're after. When do you choose to ward enemy jungle raptors or ward opposite buff? If I feel like I'm going to be invaded, like an invading type of champion, I might ward the other side. There are a lot of different iterations that can happen in the early game. So you can't really cover everything, right? I have many learning objectives at the moment. I focus on per day. What's your opinion on that? If you have many, it's probably not good, Domingo. You don't want to have many. You want to have main ones, not many. You want to try and see what's impacting your game the most in a negative way. It's causing you to lose or whatever the most, and then target that first. Everyone's different though, of course. Everyone learns differently. So you kind of have to figure out what works for you as well. What 2 champions would you recommend below Plat? Nasus and Shyvana. That's what I would recommend myself. That's why I'm making, that's the whole point of this. Oh, 1 per day, sorry. I focus on 1 per day, okay. That's good. I don't know about 1 per day. I would just say focus on the biggest thing until you can do it well, right? Like just keep focusing on that learning objective until you can do it well. Now I feel like this is the same Yone and Jax. So in this game I might be a bit careful going for this ward. I feel like they might stack here with like Lux and Senna. So I'm actually just I'm gonna metagame a little bit and not go for it. Why do you like Shyvana so much? It's not that I like Shyvana, it's that I'm doing this stream for a reason. The reason being an educational what I would do if I start again. If I knowing what I know now, what advice or what would I give myself to climb again? You can check out the video I made on YouTube. I'm basically implementing the plan that I would tell myself if I started again.
Blood is
Simple as that.
worth spilling for those worth protecting.
Alright, Jack's starting topside. Jack's starting topside. I think he was a little bit delayed. My Garen didn't even have to burn flash. What a beast. Okay, whenever the... Something just a little side note. Whenever the enemy has a global champ, like Shen, TF, Galio, try and think about it at the start of the game. Try and think about it at the start of the game and you know, try and... keep tabs on it, right? The earlier you think about something, the more likely you're going to be prepared for when it actually matters. Doing the other clears, guys. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Focus on your clear speed first as number one priority. Then, if you have some extra mental stack, look at your proximity lanes. If you have some extra, you know, some extra power in your brain. Especially when you're walking between camps. I call that the click and pan. Or when your abilities are down, you just watch and spectate stuff. Now we're going to start pinging this because we're thinking about the enemy jungle. Think about clearing fast. Think about pulling camps ahead of time. Communicate effectively. I'm going to communicate that, hey, I want to go for bot crab. I've got bot fire. Maybe we can double crab because we know he's piling towards the bot side. Yep. We'll go for a double crab. We'll go for a double crab. Make sure when you're double crabbing, you cross gank mid. And I don't care if this guy sees me. Doesn't matter to me. If he wants to get chunked here, then I'll chunk him. Jax could be here, like kind of depending on how the enemy's moving here. You can kind of tell if someone's there or not. And then just instantly base here. Instantly base, just chuck your trinket again here somewhere. And continue. Triple longsword bite. Make sure to get sweeper. Boom. Where's Jax? Where is Jax? He's on his grop. Oh, never mind, he's mid. His clear is pretty slow. Okay, he is in super mega tempo debt. Oh my goodness. Alright, the Jax is in super tempo debt. Look how far ahead I am. I'm already on my camp and I've already based. If you can do tempo, that's the first step in jungling. Understanding tempo, understanding how to use your time, understand how to generate more tempo by clearing fast, by basing fast, by understanding some of these fundamentals. And I'll keep repeating myself and I'll keep drilling it into your guys' head until you do it on default. So with our extra spare tempo here, how we're going to use it? Alright, we're going to see. Oh, it's not guaranteed yet, but dragon is on the table.
No longer do I hunt alone.
Whenever you have 2 charges of smite, use a smite. Okay, let's check some conditions here. So I'm thinking about the dragon here, so let's check some conditions. Mid, half HP. Bot lane, full HP. I don't have my sweeper yet, but it is my spare time. So I'm either going to send it on the Drake here. Okay, this guy still isn't based. So if Jax and I have a staring contest at each other right now, I am winning that staring contest. I'm winning. Okay, because he has not cleared his bot side camps and he hasn't based.
Should not hide beneath an ordinary helmet.
This doesn't look too good. Okay, he goes to gank mid. That's okay. Now we know he hasn't done his Krugs. Use our sweeper. Walk in. Take him. It's going to give me level 6. So, you know, there's gaps. Like, there's a little mistake he just made. Just a small little mistake or whatever. Even if he kills my mid, right? Jungle tracking. Can't mirror. I knew his spots at his up because... Right, and I think he's going to his Raptors now. He just ganked mid. He ran this way. He's going to his Raptors. There's no bot lane gank because my Nautilus is here. So let's just make a play here now. If there's nothing here. Okay, there's nothing here. Boom. Go take Scuttle. Now my tops are just spawning again. Okay, so it's fine that I'm not exactly on tempo for it. Right, I made a little bit of a gamble play, I guess you could say here. But now we'll just cross back to our top side. And I'm not doing dragon here because, again, I value tempo more. Oh, I messed up. I could have ran this way. So now we have ult, which can be more open for looking for plays like this. Yeah, I could have killed him. I played that bad. My spacing there was quite bad. It's okay. Ping the flash. Keep my dragon form. No. Okay, let's go. These rotations could have gone a little bit better, but hey. Focus on what's next. So the CS lead that you can see right now in the jungle is the Jax Gambling, right? He's just down 30 CS just because he's just, you know, all over the place. And even though the advantage wasn't made up right then on that mid play, main reason because I misplayed, he'll feel it soon. Yeah, we're gonna base here. Grubs are spawning in 18 seconds. We can't afford to just hang around here on the, maybe we get, you know, we get one grub, but we want to, we don't want to waste time. That's it. We don't want to waste time. Okay, now we're going to do kind of a clear like this now. We want to keep building up our dragon form. As soon as we have our dragon form back, right, again, we want to be more alert to what's happening bot right now. Okay, as soon as we get our dragon, click and pan. Okay, I'll put you guys on. Click and pan. Look, my character's just walking here, and I'm just watching. And if I ever think that this play doesn't look good, I'll turn around. But since now I'm going to cut off. Remember, make sure to cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. Ulti. Make the play. Big. Okay, click and pan. Now I think dragon here is, it is potential because I do it really fast now. I'm just going to make sure to ping my team. Okay, so this is just on your judgment a little bit. But because I do it so fast in dragon form, the enemy doesn't have time to get back. You know, they can't contest it. So the MMR here is high gold platinum, in case anyone's wondering. Okay, we have a ward here. We check here. Okay, one got taken. Not sure what this guy's doing. He's probably on the top crab. He's probably trying to gank mid. So we'll ping it. And now, right, we're thinking about when we want to base. Very ultimate base champion. So this time I don't really want to go bot because I have no ult. Most likely now we're just going to base again. Okay, something's happening here. Something's happening here. We're just basing. Topside camp spawning. Things to do topside. Triforce being bought. Let's go. Okay, where should we path here? We're still going to path to our Krugs. We still need to build up dragon form. Garen's doing some interesting stuff. Wow, this guy's a beast. He, again. So I still need to build up my form here. So I will just let Garen do his thing here. You know, I'll just let him. If he trades 1-for-1, if he gets them all low, I can use that information. And so now that I see that they're all 1 HP, what can we do? We can go straight to the grubs. I'm going to hit 6. So I'm going to get my ult in a second. If they're here, I win. I'll try and hold my ult until I need to use it. Just try and keep spacing on him. Big mistake that this guy made is he didn't pull the grubs out. Okay, he didn't pull them out. He just did them in the pit. So then he didn't see me as I'm running in. So, you guys don't... When your team is fighting, it doesn't mean that you have to run there. You can use that information. You can use them fighting, dying, whatever.
Unleashed.
Okay, we're clear. Stay down. After these wolves, we're gonna have some spare time. Think about right now what you want to do with your spare time. What do you want to do with your spare time? Right? You got nothing to do here. Okay, let's run into the enemy jungle. Let's sweep some vision. Let's, you know, I don't my sweeper. Let's go.
Fire isn't
Check bot here.
always
What's
the
happening bot?
solution.
Okay, nothing's really happening here. Check some camps. Is there any camps up here? No. No. Hit this backwards. Did I run over a ward? Oh, mid's fighting now. Okay, let's go mid. He's gonna snap back, so let's just sit on the edge right here. Okay, he just queued forwards. Chase him a little bit. Smite first. Walk up. Block him. No. Splash again. Okay, look for some camps now. Let's go, Naughty. He's got him. Let's use some spare time to push in mid.
Do not fear the
Yep.
blaze.
Round finished.
Master it.
Back being a team. Round finished. Don't overstay. Look at the camps that are spawning. 24, 8, 12, 52. Just go and quickly spend some gold. Simple. And run straight back. Now, in this situation, right, when the scuttle is spawning and you have your topside camps up, I would generally say that you should skip. You should take this blast gun here. You should skip these camps here and you should go take the scuttle first. Because you want more. Right, you want more camps, you don't want less camps. I think invading his blue here is not good because I don't have my ult. I do have my Garen though, but we're just going to show you guys. Oh, okay. Now he's giving me some very good information, so we'll play off it. I'm getting some very good... Yeah, I just play off my... So initially... Save smite for this. He get him, he can get him. Okay. No, I'll just leave.
An ally has been slain.
And I'll just full clear down again.
Enemy double kill.
Check bot. Okay, 1 HP. Did they use any sums? Nope. There's some more camps to take there, of course. I would take more camps, but just focus on clearing again. Once again, as fast as you can. Now, on the bot side in the next round, start to think about, you know, items, start to think about who's winning. The main thing I want to think about here as well is the channel. Like we said at the start of the game. Think about the channel here.
Loyalty to a cause is not service.
Aaron's condition was very bad here. He's greeting. How can we punish that? Okay, in this case, we're going to punish it by instantly doing the dragon. Okay, Jax also shows here. So we're skipping our strong side camps now. Weak side, strong side camps fundamentals, guys. Notice that stuff. Okay, why is Aaron here? He's 1 HP, you know, he's half HP. He still knows the base. Oh, Jax is there now. Okay, look, we skip camps now. Okay, let's go. Jax is top side. Let's just go have a quick little peek into his jungle here. Oh, look at that. Camps. It's worth it. It's worth the 3 seconds to just check if he has camps up. We can even check his red too. Oh, look at that. Red's up too. Why am I safe to do this? I can ulti out. I can blast gun out. Alright, something's happening here. Garen is moving here. Okay, so we can fight it if we want to. Oh, we can also fight here. So multiple things happening. Let's just commit to one of them. Let's just commit to killing this guy. Oh, they're Shen ulting. This is down numbers, so we should be a little bit hesitant now. We could just let this guy die. 1 for 1, and they used 5 people. That is huge. That is huge. So look, this guy's trying to bait us. Nothing. We just do nothing. We just go back to farming. You've got to be able to make this play, guys. You've got to be able to realize that the enemy is overusing resources. Look what's happening mid. Look what's happening top. Okay, please. I need this. Alright, it's yours. All good, all good. I might even have to lose Gromp too, but if I communicate to my team here, I think it is possible to fight if I just delay a little bit. Okay. Now Senna might be able to die too. Slow him down. Yeah, you wanna chase me? So a little bit of pullback. check the map. You know, give them their little bit of space there. Fine. I'm gonna zone you now from this tower. She wanted to do that. So Shyvana without ult is not weak. It's just the fact of you need to be able to get on people. That's why, technically, right, she can be seen as she's a weak champion because, yeah, she's just weak because it's hard to actually get on top of people. She doesn't have that ability to, you know, do that. You're dead. And we'll base. Nothing left to do here. We'll base.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fly up. Okay. Next objective. Dragon. We have 2 dragons. When you have 2 dragons like this, the game is very easy to win. Let me tell you guys. When you have 2 dragons like this, the game is very easy to win. All you need to think is be as strong as possible for every single dragon spawn. Okay, don't take gambles. You shouldn't take gambles anyway, but seriously, don't take gambles now when you have 2 dragons. It's really easy to win here. If the enemy team sends 5 people to dragon, or your team messes up, trade. If your team pings you to fight mid, right now, just back ping. Okay, now we can fight because they're doing something weird. Actually, we'll get B going here. Okay. Good lucks. Wow. Go for this guy. So yeah, it's getting a little bit wild. Okay. And then the enemy jungle's dead. What should we do? Enemy camps. Every time. If there's a wave here like this and no one's taking the wave, take it. Eat it. Eat more. Okay, you're a carry. You're a carry champion. No one else is going to get this wave. Look, Kalen's on bot. Garen's going to top. Eat more. Okay? Eat it. Eat it all. Take everything, leave nothing. Whenever the enemy dies, what can I take? Take whatever's in front of you. If top is killable, take top. If Rift Herald is killable, take Rift. Okay, Lux is here. No. No need.
Do I hunt alone.
Okay, now Jax is coming here. We still have numbers on the top side. No, Jax is has lost his mind a little bit. Mental boom. Should we review this game for Jax? After? Okay, dragon is spawning. Jax is dead. Brand is dead. Whoops. We're just basic. Buy up our items. We'll kind of sync up with Brand here.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Why do I have this? What is this building? Oh, I didn't go Shojin. What am I? What? I lost my mind. Wait, I built Dead then second? Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, we're going straight to the dragon in this case. Why are we going straight to the dragon in this case? Because Garen is here, because if the enemy team contests us, we will turn and kill them. I'm skipping all my camps in this case, because if the enemy team contests, we will fight. It's a win-win. You get Drake, or you guys fight us and we kill you. We're gonna transform. Not gonna hit anything. Shyvana. Shyvana. Yes, we farm lots early. We don't gank like Jax did. We farm, play macro. We became very strong, consistent.
Mine is not an animal's wild rage. It is focused.
Okay, enemy jungler's dead.
Your
Unfortunately, Jax, you're gonna lose all your jungle again. In this case, I'm not gonna take his top side here. It is still, I mean, I probably could, but you shouldn't. Alright, because the enemy team is now spawning again. I'm just gonna backping these guys, and I'm just gonna leave no matter what. Backping and leave. Now, uptime on top side. What are we playing for next? We have Rift. We want to either play for this tower, or we want to play for this tower. We can play for either, it doesn't matter. Oh, we're doing uptime. We're doing uptime fundamentals now. We're taxing one red buff, and then we're going behind this guy. Just one cap, and then instantly into the river. Fight anything here. I don't have dragon form yet, but can fight. Okay, Jax no weak. We'll be able to build up our dragon form here. Okay, can I kill something? And terrorize. Now that was 4v5, which means it's like you, as long as you are considering the fact that it is 4v5, right? That's the most important part. Like you consider, okay, it is 4v5, but we can fight anyway. If you fight and you didn't consider that, and you lose, then that's kind of like the mistake or the learning objective. And also, with Shyvana builds, I don't care what anyone says, this is the best build.
Stormy skies make for stronger wings.
Yeah, I do think so. I think Death Then second when you're low-key ahead is pretty insane. Oh my goodness, I need a little bit of gold for this. That game that I played yesterday made me realize that these items together, like these three, 1, 2, and 3, are broken. Okay, we're playing for another objective here. Which one are we playing for? We're just going to play for Soul. Look at that. All my team is up. We're playing uptime. And in this case, the uptime is going to take us mid, and we're going to have a team fight. We're going to fight. Look at my brand. Split push demon. Yeah. I think what can we take? Mid and him. Looks good. We have a wave here. Nice. Thought Shyvana was dead. They took out all the 80 scaling, right? Doesn't look dead. Doesn't look dead to me. No, I think Shyvana is still very OP. The fact that they nerfed her is even more of a reason why it's a good time to you know, be thinking about Shyvana, because unlikely she gets nerfed again. I mean, her win rate isn't crazy. It's good. It's definitely really good, but what was the last time I was building? I was building, I forgot the name. Jax game review. Okay, let's do a Jax game review. Free review for Jax. If Jax is watching, free review. Cooper? All right. Let's set it up and let's give this guy a review. So,
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
let's take a look. So you're playing the blue side Jax. Okay. Let's go. The Jax is high gold. High gold platinum. MMR. This is fine. All good. He backs away. He's still on time for his camps. That's good. Okay, first thing I'm seeing... Okay, he's kiting it now. That's good. First thing I'm seeing is that we're not kiting enough here. Okay, we need to be already starting to go to the grot. We need to be faster here. You see? Like, this is too slow here. The reason why his clear was so slow is because, look, he walks from here all the way to here when he could have just this entire time be pulling the camp. Every auto attack here can be pulling it here, 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 and then he's killing it and smiting it here, and it's just faster. Okay, so we need to... My first advice to Jax would be work on the clear. Clear faster. This is too slow. Okay, cool. We're pulling camps here. This is good. This is fine. Again, at the end of it, right? At the end of it, we're using like Q, and we're not using the pets. We're not using the camp patience good enough. Like, we need to really be trying. Like, this has already cost him many seconds. It's already cost him many seconds here. Just simply not using camp leash range. Okay, let's take a look at me on the red side. This is the difference, right? Like, I'm pulling it all the way to here. And I'm already going to the next camp. And then on this one, we're pulling it all the way back as well. It's not even, I'm not even doing it that insanely well because I'm playing Shyvana. These are little things you have to do as Jax to min-max. Okay. Too slow. Jax does clear slowly, but you still have to try and min-max it as best you can. Again here, right? The camp should be getting finished somewhere around here. So the thing is that this Jax, his tempo was just already slower compared to mine. Again here, no kiting. No kiting. No kiting towards the next camp. This is hurting him real bad. Okay. So Jax, yeah, Jax does have a slower clear, but if you look at the tempo difference, right? I'm finished. I'm a whole camp ahead of him. And some, because I'm already walking here. Shyvana doesn't have the fastest clear ever. But this is one of the main differences you'll see when you compare ranks, is just clear speed. And tempo is such a big topic, right? We talk about tempo all the time. Tempo is such a big deal because, you know, if he had finished his campaign and was recalling, he would get the top crab, right? He wouldn't get double crab. So simply just that in itself, is it going to change the entire game? No. But this would be the first step. If I was to coach this guy, I would say, okay, clear speed needs some work. Okay. And also just jungle tracking, right? Like I had a ward, or I knew, did I know something? Yeah, I knew that he was topside actually. He also actually had a ward on me. So he should be jungle. Okay, so cool. So he should be jungle tracking me too, because he had a ward there. So he should already know here, right now. It's already a little bit late, but if he picks this clear, if he knew I was pulling towards the bot side, if he knew that I'm gonna get the crab before him, here, you see, I'm just way faster. I pulled 25 seconds out of my ass, right? Just in comparison. Now this can be champ difference as well sometimes. But that's also why camp clear speed is important. That's why champions like Jax I wouldn't recommend as much, is because clear speed is just pretty bad. Okay, it requires you to really min-max and know these things. So now he should already be just thinking here, it's done, right? So once he knows that this crab should be gone, he either needs to base and go to the top crab and beat me here, or he needs to use his time somewhere else. So instead of looking for a dead crab here, what he should do is try and just gank my bot lane. Right? He should just say, okay, I'm not going to get either crabs here. I need to just like make a gank here and blow a flash, or maybe kill Caitlyn, or just gank here. He just needs to gank here. That's what he needs to do, because he's looking for dead camps and he's wasting his time. Now I've already finished the top crab. I've already finished the top crab and I'm basing. Right? The tempo difference is huge here. It's really big. So now let's see what he does. So his Gromp is spawning in 20 seconds right now. Okay? So any play that he makes here needs to be a guaranteed kill. That's how you have to think about it from Jax. So if Jax goes for a mid gank, this needs to be, I can kill him, I'm 90% certain. Now, what makes this gank 90% certain? Well, that's a judgment call, right? What makes this gank 90% certain is, okay, does Bran have summoner spells? If Bran has flash here, he's going to waste his time. Right? If Bran is no flash, 1 HP, really, really good gank setup with an Annie stun or something like that, then we can say that this is a 90% chance gank. Okay? But this is not a 90% chance gank. And even if this gank does work, the problem is that if this player doesn't have the framework of understanding that, then he's going to do it every game. And some games he's not going to do it. Oh, he's not going to get a kill here. And he's going to fall back further and further into tempo debt. Okay, so he has sums here. So he can live. Boom. He has flash. Is this flash worth it for Jax with his tempo? Not really. It's not worth it. It is pretty good to burn Bran flash because he isn't a mobile mage mid. So it's not necessarily a terrible play. But in the framework of things... Let me move this. In the framework of things... Right? It's not a consistent play. Okay, so let's keep watching. So now, take a look at the tempo difference. I've already based. I bought my items. I know what he's also doing because he's showing me what he's doing too. So, I have all the options here. Okay, I have all the options here. Why did I go up 30 CS in the early game? It's just tempo. It's just a tempo dip. It is a little bit to do with his champion, but it's not the main factor of why he fell down so hard. It's just tempo. It's having this framework in mind. Okay. So, if I were to replay the game as Jax, do a better full clear. Consider this Shyvana as getting the bot crab, recall after Krugs, be at the top crab before I can get there. Take bot crab and then cross the top crab. Or just finish your Krugs and immediately run straight to the top crab and try and get there, right? That's how you change this as Jax. You get the top crab, you're on tempo, you base, everything's good. Your game is you're not in tempo debt. Okay, Jax in full, very, very big tempo debt here, but still not necessarily catastrophic, right? We're kind of even, but I've just cleared an extra 2 or 3 camps because he still needs to do his Krugs, and I did double crab. Okay, so it's not catastrophic for Jax. Right? Look at the XP here. This much XP, this much XP. Okay, it's pretty big deal, but not like game over yet. Okay, so I said this when I was playing the game, right? Me and Jax just looking at each other here, I'm winning. Why is Shyvana winning? Because Shyvana has no camps to clear. Shyvana can do whatever she wants here. Whereas Jax still needs to base, still needs to clear his Krugs. Okay? This is the understanding you need as a jungler. He still needs to... He can't get away with looking for dead bot scuttle, ganking mid, etc, etc. Now, he does make a really great play here, which is re-ganking mid, no flash. This is a good idea, but hold up. What do we just see here? Damn, our mid's like 1 HP. So, he makes another error here. His judgment of this gank being high percentage, because he should be on his Krugs, was off, right? The idea of repeat ganking Bran is great. What actually happened in the game, he didn't adapt to what he saw. So instead of ganking this now, you should just say, okay, this guy is an L. Go take my Krugs. Go base. Boom. So because he did that, and now the reason why some people say, when I say like, oh, you know, is versing a Smurf a bad or a good idea? This is quite literally showing you what kind of habits you will get punished for by a better jungler. So as soon as he does this play, I know that he hasn't done his Krugs yet because I'm tracking him, and I know that he just couldn't have done it yet because of his tempo. Even if I was just guessing and checking his Krugs here, right? A better jungler punishes his bad habits, and so when he reviews this game and he says, damn, I lost my Krugs here, why is that? Oh, it's because my ability to judge whether a gank is good or bad was wrong, so I need to be more careful when I go for ganks. And this is a really great thing for the Jax because why? Because he's getting better habits, right? He's building better habits for himself. So it's an opportunity for him. So I didn't even play this situation perfectly either, but I'm simply just getting way more gold than him. Now I get his Krugs. Now he paths back to his dead Krugs, right? Instead of pathing to the side of the map that actually has more gold for him. So let's just say his Krugs were alive here. He still shouldn't part to his Krugs. Because there's 3 camps spawning here, and there's 1 camp spawning here. So now he's in a really difficult situation. And again, his tempo. It's just his tempo, right? His tempo. Now he's going to do Krugs. He's not going to do Krugs. I took them because he went for the mid gank. He got punished. Now he's going to search for something to do. And he's just so far behind. Now he's thinking, okay, should I do Drake? Or do I like, what do I do here? And he's just done a marathon run. You know, he's running around the map like he's running a marathon. So his decision as well, out of base, he needs to realize, okay, even if my Krugs are up, I need to keep good tempo. What is keeping good tempo? It's being back at your first spawning camps, 1, 2, 3, whenever they spawn. That's what keeping good tempo means. Okay. So let's review a little bit longer. So he ends up getting the kill. That's a very, very big thing for him. Okay, if he doesn't get that kill, he is super, super cooked in his game. So that kill is like a bit of a saving grace for him. Okay. So we're judging a gank now. Is this high or low percentage? Is this high or low percentage? Does Garen have flash? If Garen has flash, it's a bad gank, right? If Garen has, even though he's 1 HP, if Garen has flash and you don't have flash, right? And he also has nothing else to do here now. That's another part about knowing if a gank is good or bad. You usually want to gank someone when they're killing the wave. So this gank may have worked if Jax was ganking, yeah, on that wave. But since the play or the wave had ended here now, like Jax has to gank Garen now because after Garen takes the wave here, after he finishes, so he needs to be ganking right now. After Garen finishes the wave, Garen has 2 options. He doesn't even have vision here. Garen has 2 options. Option A, go and hit this plate. Option B, retreat. He's always going to choose option B in this case because he can't kill Shen and he can't get a plate. And he has nothing to do here. So as the Jax, you need to know here that you missed the timing to gank him. And he still has flash. So, again, the Jax wastes time, right? Again, the Jax wastes time. The Shyvana is tempo, 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 only going for high percentage plays. And now we just have a 30 CS lead. And this continues. This grows. It grows and it grows and it grows and it grows. What is the end result in all this? Let's keep fast forwarding. Jax very, very behind in tempo here, right? Again, let's check. So technically, both junglers should be on a very similar, like, unless Jax is getting a kill, they should be on very similar tempos. One gets a scuttle, one full clears, the other guy full clears. It should be matched, and that's what would happen in high elo. Both junglers would just be on the same kind of tempo here. If one guy just keeps wasting time on ganks, you know, he falls behind. Okay, so Jax goes for these grubs, and what happens? You know, we talked about this too. So, even though the Shyvana is not even here, right? The Jax has to realize that if you go for these grubs and top has push, you're gambling now once again. Camps up versus camps down fundamental. I have my entire full clear up. So if I decide to go for these grubs, I need to think 90% chance that I'm getting them. If it's not 90% I'm getting them, then I don't want to go for them. Okay, how do we know it's 90%? Okay, where is Shyvana? Garen has push, right? Like, you need to calculate these things. And although it's not really that bad if he just gets one grub and leaves, the fact that he's taking grubs in the pit, like this, instead of pulling them out and taking them here, means that he doesn't see that Garen is now just ganking him. Right? Now he doesn't, because he's taking the grubs poorly in the pit, he doesn't realize that Garen is in right now. But if he was pulling it out, he would just be able to smite this and leave and go to his wolves and continue his clear down. So yet another big tempo or a big cost to his game, right? And Garen just does the Garen thing, okay? Unlucky, right? Sometimes you also just have to know, like, when you're running out of base here, that if Garen just moves here and kills me, so this is an awareness thing, and this is a taking grubs for habits. Okay, Garen is going to move, or could move to me here. I need to be ready to escape this way and smite it and leave. Okay, next play. So now it's like kind of GG. He's kind of GG now. Because now Shyvana does her full. So again, this is also why I'm doing this Unranked to Masters thing. And every single game that you watch that I'm doing this, I'm telling you guys, spare time. Gank in your spare time. You're going to lose nothing. Because so Shyvana skips camps here. I talked about this while I was playing, right? Shyvana skips camps here. She skips camps. Why does she skip camps? She just thinks this player is guaranteed, right? It's the same option as Jax, except it's just a judgment thing, right? Like I remember saying in the game here, if enemy, I was click and panning actually. I'm gonna click and pan here. If I get to this tri-bush and they just start leaving and I can't kill them anymore, well, yeah, I committed a little bit of time to it, but I can just turn around and do my gromp and do my blue. This is also about weak side, strong side fundamentals. Like you can commit to this position and then just go back to your camps. Okay, but in this case, they were in range to die. Again, even if I somehow didn't get any kills here, it is still bad to do that. But I'm still on the side of the map that I want to be on, and I can just fall back to these camps. It's really important that you clear your weak side camps fast and move. And yeah, then the game just here, like if I kill your bot lane and you die to my Garen top on grubs, you're kind of playing like a 4v5. Okay, and I get the XP from the dragon as well. That's it. 2 levels down, 40 CS down, tempo, fundamentals. Okay. All right. That's where we're gonna wrap up the stream, guys. That was my last little thing that I want to leave. I'll answer a couple more questions. Do you think the Jax is a good jungler at the moment? Yeah, not really. I wouldn't recommend it. Do I do coaching? Yes, I do. I do coaching. Jungle coaching. You can either go to junglegap.gg, my website. And there are a couple of options that you can think about. You can think about individual sessions and packages, or the improvement camp, which is a 1-month high intensity training camp with me, or a little more budget friendly, the Jungle Academy, where you will get your VOD review. You get VOD reviews weekly. It's like a ADC coaching. I can coach you ADC. ADC is my off role, so my second best role. Where does Silas sit at the moment in the jungle? He's good. He's good. He's probably more high elo, but yeah. But when the enemy jungler decides to waste tempo and gank a lot, sometimes he gets 5 kills and others 0. In the scenarios where he gets 5 kills, is it your fault as a jungler? No, it is not your fault as a jungler. I mean, you can definitely do your best in terms of like danger pinging people. You can definitely impact that if you track them and danger ping what options that they have. But yeah, you can't just feel like you're blamed for everything, for sure. I feel like I learn a lot on paper when I watch your streams videos, but in action I just fumble a lot. Yeah, the problem with that is that you're just consuming, you're not applying. So you need to apply stuff one thing at a time. Okay, I've been doing this for half my life. So I've been playing jungle for half my life. The fundamentals haven't necessarily changed that much. They're quite baked in. So you just need to take it one at a time. Figure out what's going to be the biggest impact for you and work on it. What's the keybind to unlock the replay? It's Control Z or Alt Z or something. Control Alt Z. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it is. Do you think that jungle is the hardest role in League? I personally think that top lane is the hardest role and then jungle. I just think top is so gated by like knowing matchups. So for a new player to play top, I think, or I don't know, I guess not a new player, but like, it's just my advice. Advice to get out of Diamond as AD carry. Go watch Violet ADC. Shout out. According to him, CS well, and take even to more man advantage fights. Team fight well. Know your matchups. Know your lane matchups. Know how to build lane leads. Don't die. Definitely don't die is a big one. Do you think Nasus is better blind pick or Shyvana? I mean, like when you lock in Nasus, low-key, the enemy doesn't think it's jungle. So it has a little bit of, it's got some value in that sense. I wouldn't really say either of them. And that, I mean, Shyvana is probably better blind. US Emerald got an autofill off-roll jungle problem. US Emerald got an autofill off-roll. How? There's no way US Emerald has an off-roll jungle problem. Isn't that server huge? There's no way. Does no one like playing jungle? His username is Violet ADC on YouTube. I think a video about clearing fundamentals, like how to speed up the clearing, like you were saying at the start of Jack's review, would be really helpful because for low elo players, it's the hardest. It's true. Yeah, that would be a good video. I think a lot in any educational vids that I make when it comes to clearing, I try to talk about how you can clear faster. It's something that I try and put a bit of attention towards. What jungler do you think hard counters Nasus? It's a tough one. Maybe like Red Cane. Like mages, like Brand, like mages would count, like Zyra, kind of. I mean, I don't know. I think he might just steamroll over Zyra. Like Leandry's, Master you technically should, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't think there's many counters. I've yet to experience it. I'll have to play Nasus on my main and see what truly is hard. Yeah, maybe some like invade style could be a thing that counters Nasus. But you can always play around invades, especially nowadays. If you really, if it's like the thing is like to really shut down someone in the jungle, it's not just a jungle thing. It's not about like the actual two junglers. Like one jungler cannot just solo shut down the enemy jungle if you know what to do. The problem comes in is like if the whole enemy team plays to shut down the jungle, then that can happen, right? And that's just like mega team diff or whatever. But that can also happen to any champion, so it's just you're more susceptible when you play something weak. What kind of comp do you think Nasus is strong against compared to Udyr? What kind of comp do you think Nasus is strong against compared to Udyr? Pretty similar, to be honest with you. They're pretty similar kind of style of champion. I don't know. It's pretty similar. I mean, Nasus is pretty strong versus 80 carries, and Udyr maybe isn't. Guidelines as in when the mob is around 200 HP in most cases. I mean, for a lot of the clearing stuff, right? As long as you know the mechanics of it. So for example, when the camp is going to reset, right? Like just reset your camps. Just go hop into a practice tool and figure out how camp patience works. The rest of it is really about, well, the mechanics of pulling the camps. There's two main mechanics to the jungle camps. There's number one, the patience and how far you can pull things. And that just takes practice and experience. And number two is knowing when the camp moves. It moves when it's not an auto attack animation. So if you try and move and kite the camp backwards when it's auto attacking you, it's not going to move. And then if you walk back in to auto attack it, so it's just I don't know. I think it does come down to you just hopping into a practice tool and figuring out how that actually works to improve on it. I think as far as clearing, I think it's a lot of like self practice rather than knowing some. Sure, yeah, those two mechanics definitely I think a lot of players wouldn't completely understand or know about, but I think Volibear is good versus Nasus. Maybe early. But But then after that, I think is not. I see a lot of Mommy 9 Queen jungle videos, and I'm wondering if you can be consistent with her. I mean, she's fine. I don't necessarily think she's great, because I think she kind of falls into another category of like, I think she's just better top, if I'm going to be honest with you. She doesn't really have any redeeming qualities as a jungler, aside from the fact that she can run around the map really fast. That's like the one redeeming quality. I'm sure it needs more exploration, maybe. Is Jarvan a good OTP? I missed this. Yeah, he's fine. What's... Oh, yeah. My ship Nasus over Walk and Mumu if you're trying to do educational climbing. I think they're better right now. That's why. I would if a bronze, silver, gold player came up to me and said, what 2 champions should I play? Like Amumu and Warwick would be part of it. But I'm also playing Shyvana and Nasus because I've never played them before, right? So I also at the start of the stream, which is going to be part of the YouTube vid I'm making, is it's going to be like how to also learn champions. So that's another reason why I did it. But I genuinely think Nasus and Shyvana are the best 2 junglers for climbing low elo. And honestly, Nasus can be played in high elo in the right spot. Shyvana is a little harder, but still playable. Do you have any champs that you wish could be played in jungle? Oh, I don't know. Not really, to be honest with you. Yeah, not really. They kind of did that already. They kind of made everyone be able to jungle anyway. Did I draw inspiration from Mundo? No, not really. It just appeared on my radar. Shyvana got reworked. She was OP. She got nerfed, and then I realized literally through coaching people that Shyvana was still OP. And then I tried it myself, and I was like, damn, this is like really good in low elo, especially. And then here we are. And then Nasus was something that also just came up on the radar. I put Nasus in high tier as a sleeper pick for a very long time. If you check my tier list videos from like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months ago, Mundo was there. Mundo was genuinely there. Let me actually double check. Let me double check something. When was my tier list from a decent time ago? Balling, and I think currently what seems to be is single division. This guy is just here. His face is just showing up in every... Here we go. Boom. Boom. I made this video 5 months ago, and Nasus was here. Right here. He was A tier. I put him in A tier 5 months ago. So, this is my below Emerald tier list as well. Because his win rate was just crazy, and I was like, why is this win rate? So it was kind of like my throw in this champion kind of thing. What would you recommend to OTP for Emerald Plus? Something that you like from here. And that's what I will say. Something that you like from here. Oh, Nasus's win rate is popping off, even in Emerald Plus. That's funny. Same with Shyvana, actually. Damn. Belva's win rate's gone up too. Wow, that's crazy. Let me check EUS in NA. It really depends on what you like. Okay, you need to try and not chase some champion that's gonna make you climb, and instead you need to explore, and you need to be curious and kind of passionate about your champion, and you need to want to, you know, look it up. Like when I was first learning Nidalee and things like that, like I would legit scour the internet, and I still do to this day. I'm curious. I scour the internet. I look up like Canyon VODs. You know, I'll be like, let me find a Canyon Nidalee VOD, right? Like this is legit. I would watch these VODs for hours. Do I only play League? I have some moments where I play other games. I had a Valorant phase, I had a World of Warcraft phase, but yeah, mostly play League. I don't really have time to. Maybe some other little games like some Nautica and stuff like that. I'm a big Rust fan, but I ain't got time for that. Alright. I appreciate all the follows and everyone who's joined the stream. Next stream is going to be, let me double check. Same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, everybody. The same time as this stream was. And we'll probably be on to, we'll be moving on to Emerald, Platinum Emerald. Which is Nefarian Fiddlesticks. I'm hyped for it. I am hyped for it. Alright, peace. Till then.